It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's well, it's not just crazy. It's horrible, is what it is.
I'm
It's
trying.
horrible, and be quite honest with you, it's just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I can't believe that this is the what our women have, well, what our children have become as women. Dude, if we don't get think about this, Dirty, if we don't get this shit reined in, all
It's,
right,
it's over.
dude, for real, because there ain't gonna be nobody, dude, ain't nobody, none of the millennials gonna be able to fucking deal with it. Ain't none of the fucking Gen Zers gonna be able to deal with it. Look, the fact that we got Gen Zers that think that our economy right now is doing excellent, better than it's ever done, says all you need to know about the future of America.
You know what though? But that makes slavery cheaper, bro. Slavery is cheaper. Oh God, I'm step away for like 30 seconds. I gotta put this plate up. I don't want to put my elbow in it.
Hey, nobody wants to hear you fucking over there, smacking your fucking gums like a goddamn cow chewing on cud anyhow, man. I can't believe you're up. Dude, I thought you were a professional, Dirty Folks. You claim to be a professional entertainer, that you know all these fucking people, that you've been in the biz forever, and the first thing you're always up here fucking eating on something. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Now I'm gonna check and make sure that my shit's running right on my side. So what's good with everybody? How's everybody been doing, man? Um, I know I had quite a few people reach out to me, last couple weeks about, is there you guys going to be doing Dirty Snow this Thursday, right? I mean, I even had somebody send me a, what was it, like a $2 or $3 cash app just to find out. You guys are doing Dirty Snow, right? And look, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm glad, dude. It overjoys me to no end that you guys have taken to it like you have, because really, all me and him do is sit up here and talk shit about everybody, including each other. That's all we do.
And you know the saddest part, guys, is he always starts the show slow. But I was just telling, man, we probably talked from like 5 a.m. to like 2 p.m. the other day, man. And
Dude, that was today.
that was yesterday.
But see, it's been, dude, but all my days are running it together as
Yeah,
one
that's
now.
why you think today Friday. See, but yo, and I told him, I said, yo, that should have been the show,
It should have too, man.
bro. It was a great show.
It was a great show. We put on a great show for ourselves, man.
For I said, you know what? And he taught me something. And I think I told you this, but if I didn't, Snowman, I want to tell you now what you taught me.
What did I teach you, sir?
That all boomers have different lies for every individual person they've ever known.
That's fact. I didn't know that I taught you that, though. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, because I thought it was just my dad. I didn't know it was all boomers.
Oh, no, it's all, dude, they all suffer from the same cognitive dissonance.
I think it was lead paint.
No, see, I don't think it was the lead paint. I don't. I think it was them taking the lead out of the paint.
But all of them just read at the third grade level, though.
Well, that's because their grandfathers, think about this. Most of their grandfathers and great grandfathers, they all grew up on farms. Almost all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
So there was no need for any kind of education. So their grandfather, their great grandfather, they probably had a second or third grade education. They knew how to read just well enough to be able to read the Bible. That was it. That's all they needed. Because everything else that, the silent and the greatest generation did, that they learned hands-on in the field. You know what I'm saying? There was no class for it. It was shit that they had learned since basically they were pulled off their mama's tit and was put in some pull-ups and made to go out in the field and work with everyone else.
Make sure y'all like and sub as y'all come in, man. Show love for the Dirty Snow, man.
Absolutely.
Like and sub, man.
Because if you, dude, a thumbs up is the greatest thing you can do. Make sure you hit his stream on with that thumbs up, and hit mine too, man. While you're at it, bounce back and forth because it's streaming over there too.
Yeah, and just because it's the Dirty Snow show, I'm actually using StreamYard. Y'all know I be doing the OBS thing.
Well, I was trying to get a hold of you earlier today because what I was going to do is I was going to run it through my StreamYard
And then plug
so
it to
you
the
could
OBS.
simulcast it and you could simulcast it and then run your OBS how you wanted to on your end through my. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we're going to next week. Start next Thursday. That's how we're going to do it. Start next Thursday. That makes more
I
sense.
think it'd be easier that way, because then look, think about it. You'll have your Streamlabs and your OBS and everything that you like with all your shit that you like to do, and then I will also have my clips and my sound bites and shit that I like too on my end, where we can sit here, and dude, it'll be fucking magic. Because look, I've been working on I've been editing a bunch more little like clips and sound bites and shit to throw in here and there.
And look at you trying to teach the colors how to use teamwork. Yo, where's the neo-Nazis at, man? You supposed to bring the neo-nationalists.
Dude, the motherfuckers need to hurry up with that goddamn fried chicken I ordered an hour ago. Oh, wait, I couldn't order it because I ain't got no money. My bad. Fucking poor broke white guy. Look, that's what white privilege gets you in 2023. A cleaned out fucking savings account, no money in the bank, a bunch of fucking kids that are eating all your food, and no money. And the bank basically telling you, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry, sir, but you ain't got enough melanin in your skin for us to trust giving you a loan. Who would have thought that day would come?
I don't even. That last part was cap.
No, sir, absolutely not.
The melanin part was cap.
No, sir, it was not, and you know it. Look, one of these days, that's what we're going to do, dirty folks. Me and you are going to dress in professional attire, all right? And we're going to go to a bank, the same bank, and we're both going to try and get a business loan and see who's successful and who isn't.
I mean, I already have the Jewish delegation trying to give me money. I just refuse to take Jew money. I might take.
I don't want you to take it. I just want us to go in and actually go through the process of seeing who will actually be told, yeah, okay, we'll give you a business loan. Because I promise you, it ain't going to be this guy. It ain't going to be this guy at all whatsoever. And I blame that shit on the boomers too. Fuck the boomers. Especially them white fucking crackers, dude. Look, these old fucking white boomers are look, they're like the last fucking bastion of racism in America. They truly are. They're the last real fucking racist that America has to offer. And see what they're trying to do. They're trying to countercorrect all the fucking shitty things they did to black people in the 70s and 80s. After they were supposed to have all their rights given to them. You know what I'm saying? And we're still having to deal with shit. They're trying to overcorrect. So now what they're doing is they're basically making laws to where their own kids can't fucking get along in life, but they're throwing all kinds of shit at black men and women.
Okay, well, black men still don't get shit. We still got to get it out the mud. Here's the thing, though.
Send the shekels.
This is what the absence of oppression has done to the colors. And it's a glorious thing, even though most black men didn't notice until the pandemic when they let Kevin Samuels become their leader. But I've been noticing for 30 years, and everybody was trying to cancel me, like, oh my God, you hate women. And I'm like, no, just look up. And nobody believed me because girls weren't saying it because a guy was saying it because they only listen to women. But absent of overt oppression, you get to see liberal women in their rawest form. And when I say liberal, I just mean liberal, not just black, but 98% of black women are liberal. Like 40% of white women are liberal. So you get to see liberalism in its highest form. And you realize that it is a mental disability. Right? Being a globalist goes to your brain. I want to show you something. I'm gonna play this out. You gotta wait all the way into the end. You gotta wait all the way into the end to understand what it is that we're having children by. Somebody impregnated her. I know they did because she doesn't have a bad figure, even though she thinks she's Cleopatra. Let's play this out. No, I don't even need the music.
Dude, that looks like a horrible goth wedding.
bro. It does. And first, I thought maybe it was a transgender because you can never tell with black girls anymore because they all both look alike. But plus, she was trying so hard, so I didn't know if it was a he or a she, which is why I didn't look at her ass because I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman. But
Right.
then, but then at the end, though, as I'm trying to figure out if it's a man or a woman from that pose right there, you got to see this is a goddamn funeral, bro.
Nuh-uh. Dude, look at, is that a dude sashaying or a chick sashaying like that?
I don't.
See, and look, this is where this here is where we start arrive at a problem. When you don't know whether that's a man or a woman, we now have issues.
I,
Hey y'all! Hey Masters are coming! He's a coming, y'all! Masters are coming! Here he comes!
Look, guys, you asked me to
I Toby means to be a good donkey for you today, massa.
the whole thing was this whole thing, just the from the rooter to the tutor. I didn't understand any of it. Like, how did you have a red carpet runway funeral
To the casket, straight to the casket, red carpet to the casket? That's some shit that Kim Kardashian would do. It probably was one of the Kardashians, wasn't it?
At least the Kardashians have enough common sense to act like they're mourning, so they wear a veil or something. But no, this is these are the people that tell you that you chose the wrong woman, like they not the wrong woman. I don't even
Well,
know.
see, and look, to be honest with you, those are the women also
I don't even know if it's a woman.
that are giving decent women a bad name because everybody's putting their focus on these morons that are making people look like morons. So therefore, they are the representation of the entire black female community as far as the rest of the world is concerned. That's a sad state of affairs, man. You know, kind of like how every time there's a school shooter, you know, now that's every white person in America. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we're in a day and age where they focus on the worst of the worst, and they try to sell that to everybody as if that is the majority of America.
I understand the sensationalism, right? I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm not cool with school shooters, but I mean, I understand the sensationalism, right? Very few. Most people are mass murderers. Like even in the hood, there's only like 6 guys. They just kill everybody. They're just sociopaths, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get that, and I get that some son of a single mother goes into a school and deletes everybody. What's getting me lately is all the mass shooters at school are trans.
No, that I don't know if they're all trans. But it's interesting since you brought that up that with that one that happened down down in Kentucky or Tennessee?
Nashville.
Nashville. Yeah, okay. So Tennessee. That one right there, how they focused on it at first, gave it all kinds of attention. Then when they found out that she was part of, the transgendered rainbow militia,
got quiet.
Dude, real fast. And then what the weirdest thing about it, the complete weirdest thing about it was they started, focusing on people misgendering someone that went into a school and shot kids and teachers. They took the focus off of the fact that this person murdered kids and teachers, and put all the focus on the fact that everybody was misgendering her.
It was a her. I don't give a fuck. Look, I don't. I'm look.
And dude, that's a weird flex. That it really is. That's a weird. I don't understand. I mean, I understand why they're doing what they're doing, but it's weird to do it so out in the open like that.
No, what's crazy is that people go along with their imagination. As a father of, I don't know how many kids you got, Pookie, like 7.
The 7 that I know of, there may be some bastards stranded out there somewhere that I'm unaware of. Hopefully, it's been long enough that they can't come back on me for child support, though.
So as a father, 38 kids, and
Yeah,
and,
that sounds about right.
and then having the opportunity to watch one or two of them grow up. When they have imaginary tea parties, you just kiss them and say, "Yeah, baby, tea party," and then you go about your business. You know it's not real.
No, I don't do that, dude. I make sure that they understand that this world that they've created, they're the only ones that can see it. And then I kissed him in the head and say, "You go ahead and continue living this imaginary lifestyle that you got going on right here. Tell whatever his face is." I said hi, and I go about my day.
It's
Because
not.
look, dude, I don't even let my kid, dude. I don't even let my kids do that shit. Seriously, I allow them to use their imagination, but I make sure that they understand that that's what's going on. That they're imagining that this ain't real. You know what I'm saying? They're creating this, and I think that that's necessary. I think the fact that obviously with these people that are confused on where they want to pee, can't figure that out, can't figure out whether or not they want to be a boy or girl, can't figure out whether or not they want to have sex with themselves and hump their own legs, so they get offended with themselves. You know, I'm just saying that all comes from the fact that they had parents that were Gen Xers, some of them boomers, but the vast majority of them Gen Xers, that because how they were treated by the piece of trash boomer parents they had, they decided that they wanted to basically let these kids believe in anything and everything that they wanted to create with their mind.
Okay, so here's
And nobody ever took these kids and said, "Look, it's okay to imagine. It's okay to have an imagination. It's okay to believe in fairy tales, but you got to know how to separate."
okay. I'm not gonna allow you to say parents. I'm just not gonna allow it. You know, it's just single mothers.
Look, I'm trying to give a benefit of the doubt here because yes, it's single mothers, but we also got to understand that the single motherhood issue that we have in America was also calculated as well. That was done intentionally. That they end up having to take the brunt of the fucking you know the blow for why society's the way it is because they went ahead and ran with it. I mean, I can't say as I blame them. You would too if you had somebody constantly wanting to hand you money and cars and houses and phones and Jordans and big hoop earrings and weaves and lace fronts and you would too. You take it too. I know I would, right? But it's weird. It's a weird thing. I don't know.
There's a strange phenomenon. I just saw this post and all the comments are my slogans. So shout out to y'all, man. I'm making a difference. Slowly but surely. I've never seen this before, but there's something. I'm assuming it's a video about a mother that's competing with her daughter, which brings me to boomers and toddlers are the same people. A baby boomer man and a Gen X woman is the same person. They do the same thing.
Dude. It's even deeper than that because their boomers are also just the same as actual toddlers. Watch how a boomer engages with a toddler, a real toddler. One that's toddling around. That's
I've,
only about 3 foot tall.
I've noticed. I've seen how my dad,
It's like they are on the same fucking wavelength. They operate in the same way. They think the same way. Hell, they have accidents in their pants the same way. Seriously.
I can't argue with it. I was running the numbers and I was like, you
And
might
the
be
numbers
right.
check out on that one. And look, dude, I know this because I watched it with my dad. My dad was that way. When my dad was living with me, he was around till Mikey was about, I think, 1.5, 2 years old. My dad and him, look, they were communicating with each other before anyone else. I shit you not, dude.
I can believe that. I do.
So boomers basically are a bunch of fucking vaginas in diapers. with the mentality of a crayon eater.
In this particular case, I'm gonna play this. I don't know what it's about, but I'm gonna play it. What I've noticed is boomer men, unlike any other generation of men before or since. Well, I don't know, because some of these can't follow a man dudes. It's kind of questionable. But were the only generation of men that I've heard that was jealous of their sons.
I don't know if they were necessarily jealous, but they definitely went out of their way to make sure that they stifled and hindered them being better than them.
Right. So okay, compete with their sons. That would be better. So like women do. Like a woman
Right.
without a husband
You
competes with
expect her you expect her to compete with her daughter.
a single woman will compete with their daughter. Married women don't compete with their daughters.
Boomer men were so fucking like they were so hell bent and determined to make sure that their sons didn't succeed that a lot of them, I have a father that did it, a lot of them would even fuck your credit before you even got a chance to fucking know what credit was. Dude, they'd have your credit fucked before you hit middle school.
Hey, let's check this out, man. I don't know what it's about, but we're gonna check this out. You know, so if you got any clips, man, you know you run this.
I'm looking, man, as we speak.
So I'm gonna check this out because I don't know what it's about, but people seen the comment and it was like Toddlers gonna toddle. So I want to see what this is about. Yo, click.
You, my girl came through you.
Hmm?
I'm 60. I've been told I can pass for 40. I'm very attracted to my 26-year-old daughter's boyfriend.
Let's pause right there. I'm 60 and I could pass for 40.
And very attractive to did she say he's 24 or 16-year-old?
26-year-old, her daughter's 26-year-old boyfriend. But 60 and can pass for 40. So number one, if you're 60, how old is your daughter to have a 26-year-old boyfriend? But I just wanted to pause it right there. Even if you thought 60 was the new 50, how did you get 40?
That's a good motherfucking question, sir. That's a good motherfucking question.
I just pause to remind the guys in the chat that women never emotionally mature past 15. They just hit 15 and then they're 15 with more bills for the rest of their life. More bills, more bodies. Just 15. I just had to, that's crazy.
They both live with me. She runs through men like water. But this one is different. I want to shoot my shot, so I made breakfast for him while she was hungover in bed. I wore my see-through gown, braless, and presented his plate of bacon, eggs, and
That
French
bitch
toast.
should be fucking put in prison for being a fucking home wrecking.
Hold on though, but the whole thing, I wasn't gonna pause it, but
no, you have to pause it, dude, because there's so much, dude. She's saying so much without saying anything.
Her daughter's a slut, so she get that from my mother. Like, my daughter runs through men like water. So her daughter's a slut, and she likes bum dudes because they both live with their 60-year-old mother who thinks she's 40.
Dude, she's literally admitting that she is the slut that turned her slut into her slut daughter. She's admitting it. In that little fucking soliloquy, that's what she literally said. I am a whore, and because I'm a whore and I want to be a whore with my daughter's boyfriend, I raised her to be a whore. That way she was okay with me being a whore with her being a whore. So we can whore together.
And with all that being said, because being 25 years old is phenomenal, because at 25 years old, you can sleep with the 20-year-old daughter and the 37-year-old mother, but not the 60-year-old mother. Why would I do that?
Well, if it was Betty White, I could understand it, you know, because Betty White was Betty White. But I bet dude, she looks the one that we're looking at now looks like she's got mud flap titties. I guarantee it.
But no, she's one of those. She just reads the story. The story came from Six Brown Chicks. I know the Six Brown Chicks. They're from Chicago.
Shout out to the Six Brown Chicks out of Chicago, keeping Chirac real.
I know, right? All they do is trade gossip. Anyway, All
Hey,
right,
doing what hens do, cluck.
all right. Why does she have a bonnet with? You know what? Never mind. All right, let's continue.
Dude, did she got a zebra striped bonnet
She has a zebra striped bonnet
with some big ass
with
fucking
turtle shaped glasses. She got the whole zoo. She's just doing her thing.
she got the Mr. Magoo glasses on and shit.
Yeah, she's just doing her thing. Funny looking girl. She got clean skin though. But all right, let's continue.
I leaned in close to kiss him. He pushed me away. Ew, my girl came through you. I don't want to go in after. He didn't touch his food. He hasn't mentioned anything to my daughter, so I know he's still thinking about me. How do I make him see that I'm a sexual woman, not just somebody's mother? I
You
deserve a
won't.
shot. You're the worst type of mother. You're the mother that's in competition with their daughter. You're the mother that is usually jealous of their daughter. You can't get your own man, so you try to take your daughter's man. And then you say she's ran through. The apple don't fall far from the tree, sis.
It sure don't.
Your daughter sleep in the bed and you trying to get her man to dig in your AARP guts.
Those were bars. Those were
It's
fucking bars.
pathetic.
You're 60. 60. There's no way. Look. Maybe if a bottle of wine was 60, maybe. I can't think of anything else I want that's 60. A house. A house could be built 60 years ago. There's very few things that in my life that I'm like, yo, I want a 60-year-old version
I
of
would like to
that.
be dead 10 years after I'm 60.
Oh man, you gotta be able to use your AARP card, bro.
Dude, look, women are even ruining the integrity of that.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, nobody even takes that serious anymore. AAA, they've ruined the integrity of that. They've ruined the integrity of, women have basically, they've ruined everything. Let's just keep it real. Everything they put their fucking slimy, bony little fingers on, they've ruined.
I can't argue with that. I welcome to the Dirty Post daycare. Let me see.
Welcome to welcome to the Dirty Snow
Yeah, welcome.
sandbox, because that's what this is. You're in our sandbox and you're playing now.
Let me see.
Just don't go over to the left corner because that's where we pee.
Oh, that's the pea tree.
That's the pea tree. So you notice that I've been rocking with this Thanos quote up here lately, and the reason being is because it's actually a really profound statement. You know that part where he says, I think it's in Endgame. He's actually, I think he actually says it to what's the one daughter's name?
Gamora.
Gamora, yes. I think he actually says it to Gamora when he has that flashback with her about when he destroys her planet and takes her as a little kid. And he looks at her, he says, no matter how good of you are as a person, you are still the villain in someone else's story. And that's actually a really profound statement. It doesn't matter how great of a human being you are. You can almost bet that in somebody else's story, you are the villain.
I didn't hear Thanos say that, but I heard that about 20 years ago. About Darth Vader. He said, "Man, every villain is the other side's hero," and I roll with that. So I don't mind playing a villain because I've accepted. I just had to learn who my enemy was.
Well,
So
the villain is really the actual martyr.
yeah, the villain is the hero for the other side.
I
So
mean, let me ask you this. How old were you when you realized that it was the Rebel Alliance that was actually the bad guys and it was the Empire that was the good guys?
about 30, 32. I probably watched that movie when I was 8.
Yeah, the whole time we thought Luke Skywalker was the good guy, and really he's a little fucking Antifa cuck running around trying to destroy everything that normal, honest, hardworking individuals tried to build.
I think around the time when I started trying to really build things, when I really wanted to pursue something, and I was like, in order to replace. Like I had these conversations with the pro blackies. I was like, okay, if you take down the empire, do you have an infrastructure to set up to replace it? And then I was like, yo, y'all the Jedi. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in my 30s, bro. I was in my early 30s. I was like, yo, that's why they were called. They were literally called the rebels. Like,
well, look, if you paid attention to Yoda, he actually had an internal war going on with himself because he sided with both sides all the time. He flip flopped back and forth. If you think about it,
did he?
yes, he may have always seemed as though he was leaning towards the fucking Rebel Alliance, but you could tell Yoda was one of those guys that I really think that he could have went either way. Honestly, I really do. But I could be wrong on that. You know, I've been wrong before. If you think about it, how many times did you ever see Yoda really involved in anything that was
I always thought Yoda just thought he was too good for people. He only had like 2 fights in the whole.
well, Yoda was really a retard that nobody ever taught how to speak properly.
Well, in his own way. I mean, he wasn't as bad as Boomhauer, but yeah, he was pretty bad.
You know, I mean, but Yoda was never. If you ever think any of the real like fights, battles, anything that went out throughout the entire fucking 9-part series, how often did you ever see Yoda involved in any of those, choosing a side?
Nah, man. Yoda was the Nah, Yoda was Yoda, man. He was doing the Yoda.
What did Yoda do? What, he raised fucking Ewoks?
Yeah, nah, Yoda was he was trafficking kids,
No,
bro.
what he was is
He was a
Yoda was
groomer.
what Slimer was before Slimer died. That's how you tie fucking the Ghostbusters in
Yoda was a
with Star
groomer.
Wars.
Yoda was a groomer, bro.
No, Yoda died, and when he died, he became Slimer.
Ah, man, Yoda was that dude. Hold on. Okay.
Yes,
Actually,
I did just call Yoda a Riri mother white a Riri. He said, "What the fuck?"
I saw this earlier, right? Hey, yeah, I saw this too. Yo, Jerome, you're not the only one, bro. My dad wouldn't co-sign for my student loan for housing. I had an academic scholarship, but it didn't pay for room and board. He wouldn't do my thing. I come home, he offered my next 3 girlfriends to pay for their college tuition.
Bro,
He's a fucking cuck. But
I had a full ride scholarship to the Cincinnati Institute of Art. Full ride. And my parents decided that they just wanted to fucking destroy everybody's life. You know, it's a long story. Basically, I got screwed out of that. And then when I when I was going to go to the military, like a lot of the other guys were that were our age, to get free schooling, my fucking piece of shit fucking sperm donor boomer father, you know, he goes in and says, you go and sign up and make it through MEPS. I'm going to go and tell them that you lied about having asthma and bring them the actual your doctor's documentation proving it, and watch and see if they don't fucking court martial your ass.
that's some hate.
It is, dude. And dude, this motherfucker, look, my dad was the type of motherfucker that he literally would sit and try and fucking steal my girlfriends from me.
Yeah, that's
Yes, art scholarship.
yeah, your dad, yeah, your dad.
Hey y'all, Max, hey y'all, Max, he's coming, y'all, Max, he's coming, y'all, Max, he's coming.
Look, guys, you asked me.
Yeah, your dad, you can't trust your pops, bro. Yo, I saw this. Speaking of not trusting people, I saw this earlier, but it's worth watching twice. This, I'm gonna set it up. This is, well, I don't even need no setup. It's a girl wondering if her boyfriend is cheating. I just want to say, man, if you're gonna lie, go big or go home. Check this out. This is hilarious.
Why is that icky
on your neck.
Baby, this ain't even my neck, though.
What?
This ain't even my neck, but you always
Who neck is?
Hmm?
Who neck? Is it mine?
One of my boys?
What?
What the fuck are they talking about?
You want me to do? Ready?
He got in the car with his girl, so apparently he got to live with somebody, and he got a hickey on his neck, and she's like, "Who's put the hickey on your neck?" He's like, "What?" This
One
not
of his homeboys did it, didn't he?
No, he's like, no, this not even my neck. She was like, "What? Whose neck is it?" He's like, "This my homeboy neck." Hello,
Dude.
he says, "Oh, you can't
Start
say
that over. Start that over. I gotta hear that again.
All right,
I
hold on,
missed
let me see
all
if
of
I can-
that.
Let me see if I can make it bigger. I ain't make it no bigger. All right, play it.
What is that on your neck? Terry, why is that hickey on your neck?
Baby, this ain't even my neck, though.
What?
This ain't even my neck, but you always
Who neck is?
Hmm?
Who neck? Is it mine?
One of my boys?
What?
If it's one of my boys' neck, what you want me to do? Ready? Let's go.
Bro.
Hey, respect to him for leaning all the way into it, though.
Hey, that's what I said. I believe him, man. I believe him.
I do too. I do concur that I believe that is not his neck. That is his homeboy's neck.
That's not his. I mean, he stuck with it. It didn't make any sense. Look, they say if you make a lie big enough, the world will believe it. So I believe that's not his neck, because that was a huge reach.
What was the author that wrote Tom Sawyer?
You talking about Huck Finn?
Yeah, Huck Finn and all that shit.
Or Dickens?
No, not Charles Dickens. Charles
Dickens.
Dickens wrote Moby Dick. Anyhow, I forget his name.
Twain.
Yeah, Mark Twain. Mark Twain said back in the 1800s that it's easier to sell someone a lie than it is to give them the truth for free.
You know what's so crazy? Somebody called me at 1:30 this morning to give me that advice. I promise you they did.
Are you serious? What I just said?
Yeah. Not how you said it verbatim, but
that's actually kind of profound.
Yeah, they called me at 1:30 this morning. It was like, "You get bars, man, but your channel never gonna be big because you be making people think. You got to entertain them." I was like, "All right."
Okay, so I got something for you. This here, let me present this. Oh, wrong StreamYard. Here we go. Present screen share. There we go. Share. Pop that on up there. Let me know when you got it.
It's up.
All right. So I'm just going to ask you what it says right at the bottom. What would you do in this situation?
Sit down. Sit down. No, I'm trying my stuff.
See, I'm going to pause it right there. When that little fucking ankle biting fucking crumb snatcher bent down and made sure that he got eye to eye with me, I would have fucking face planted him right into that drywall.
You would have done like that kiss meme over there. I ain't seen kissing 30 years.
I mean, that's where this bitch, automatically fucked up. As soon as he thought that he was on the same level as me, I would have made sure that he realized he wasn't no more.
I don't know. To be technically though, they're both toddlers though, right?
Dude, I can't argue that. So I mean, damn.
Yo, fuck, touch my stuff, bitch. Don't touch my stuff.
Do you hear him? Don't you fucking touch my stuff, bitch. I'll kill you. Fuck you touching my stuff.
Oh,
dude, that kid can't be no more than 3, maybe 4 years old at best.
Hey, look, I mean, we looking at a future MS-13 in the house, baby.
Dude, what you talking about? That's George Floyd 4.0. Straight up.
I know he might get his life together and sell tacos.
I don't think he'll make it to fucking 15.
It's Stop for the rest, okay?
You see that? She slapped him for saying the N-word, but not all the other profanities.
Why are you fighting? Why are you fighting?
World Star.
Don't record. World Star.
I beat him to it.
Stop doing that.
Look, now he's sitting here fucking stacking, throwing up gang signs like it's fucking 1990 and we're listening to a Gangster's Paradise and shit at the fucking teen dance.
Told you, man. Future MS.
No, I'm fucking out. It's fucking embarrassing. You always fucking keep laughing. Is that fucking embarrassing? Bitch, what the fuck? Oh, yo!
Dude!
Sit down.
Dude, did you see that? He straight squared up with Grandma. Straight squared up with her.
He already called Grandma a punk B, though. So, I mean, the rules of engagement have been set up.
Well, look, he tried to drive by his mom with his imaginary fucking 9mm and then fucking straight up came with the right cross and the fucking left hook on his grandma. That's messed up, bro. You can tell he ain't got no daddy in his life.
Sit down.
You can tell all the way around.
You got your food there, okay?
Dude, that's little Caterpillar Big Wheeler right there.
Hey, what was that? Friday after next? All the brothers, the little Puerto Rican short brothers, like no more locked doors.
Yeah.
No
I
more.
just watched that the other day.
Yeah, he did no more locked door. Hey, you know what? His mom got to be relatively young because she's not shaped like a refrigerator box yet.
She's almost there though. Look, you can see the saddlebag starting.
Yeah. So she got to be 20.
Look, he flexed on her and spit.
Stop.
You know what? I would
You think
take.
it's funny?
Look, I would take that kid and drop him off in them little fucking drop boxes that the fucking fire department has and leave. I would.
You only get 30 days for that, bro. You only get 30 days. They passed that. They got to drop them off at the library now.
It's probably better for him to be at the library, man. Maybe they can learn to read or something.
Everybody.
Damn, he touched her again.
Damn.
Sit down. Sit down.
Tell me that don't look and act like every grown ass fucking maggle in the fucking hood. And he's already doing it too. What would you do? This is a real question. What would you do in this situation?
Well, first of all, that would never happen to me. So I have no reference point. I mean, the likeliness of a 3-year-old swinging on me is like slim. That's not true. I was with this girl one time. She had a 5-year-old boy, and that boy just kept messing with me while his mama was looking. As soon as she turned her head, I body slammed him on his neck, and then said he tripped.
Isn't that fun? You know, I'm that guy in the grocery store. If I see a kid acting up, I'll stick my foot out and trip him on purpose.
And look, my tolerance level for adults ain't that strong, so I'm sure not gonna take it from a 3-year-old.
Right.
But he swung at her though, like
he swung at her for real. Like he was trying to fuck, dude. He was trying to knock her into next Thursday, not next Friday, next Thursday. He wasn't letting her make it to Friday.
I'm trying my stuff, huh? Yo, motherfucker's trying my stuff, bitch. Don't. Oh, Jesus, God.
See, that's so fucking messed up in so many ways. What else I got here?
Well, I'm here now, and I'm honestly, I just had enough.
Now this I actually referenced the other day. Have you seen this news this interview right here?
is that the Greenpeace one?
Yeah, this is her big, answer to climate change and what Elon should do to fix the issue we have with the sun.
Yeah, we all right, play this. We might have played it last week when you
Another amazing idea. So, like, maybe we can study the effects of global warming from the main source of all the heat in our solar system, the sun.
Let's pause it right there, just for one second. Let's just stop and analyze that right there.
Yeah, I haven't
She suggests that we should actually start doing studies and having these studies actually be done at the source of all the heat in the universe, the sun.
Okay.
Okay. I'm in a way I can almost kind of ride with her on this. Okay, the start of it.
Let's go.
If she can explain how we're going to do this, though. So let's listen. Because I think she has a way to do it too.
Maybe I can convince Elon Musk, who is absolutely obsessed with me, by the way, to.
She had to throw that out there.
Right.
The little fucking donkey from Shrek's fucking little sister up here thinking that Elon Musk wants to eat her fucking curdled cheese fucking vagina.
Well, I don't think he knows she exists, but at the same time, Elon hits pretty much anything though. So
yeah, but she really does have pubic hairs looking like some sour cream dip without the nachos all the time.
I want to hear the idea.
Do something good with SpaceX and figure out a mission to the sun in order to get samples. I suggest we.
What?
She wants to figure out a way to do a mission to the sun so we can get sun samples.
I'm telling you, girls.
Just hold on a second. Let's have a moment of silence and let that marinate for a minute. Everybody needs to let that thought marinate. Oh, and the thought that you need to marinate on is, what the fuck is a sun sample?
I'm still stuck on how we're going to get there, but okay.
No, he's going to use a SpaceX rocket to do that. That's already figured out. That's the only thing she said that made sense.
Except it can't get past our gravitational pull, but okay.
I'm more curious about the sun sample.
Go at night because it would probably be too hot during the day.
What?
I bet
so. Her answer is to fly a SpaceX rocket through space at night and go get the sun sample at night because at night the sun turns off.
I bet she has a college degree. I bet.
What, from the University of fucking what is that? The Hamilton University, one of those unaccredited colleges.
Hey, she got
it. Ain't even good enough to be considered an online community college.
Hey, I bet she got a degree. I don't. Hey, ICDC college.
She's got a degree. She's got the PBR degree. That's what she's got. PBR degree. Pat's Blue Ribbon Beer.
Pat's Blue Ribbon.
That's
yeah.
She's got the fucking what is it? The Foster's degree.
She's a kegger.
Oh, bro, I guarantee you, she was doing cake stands and fucking making out with girls the day before she walked into Congress.
But we'll leave all that up to the scientists. I just had another amazing idea.
Play it all the way through.
So, like, maybe we can study the effects of global warming from the main source of all the heat in our solar system, the sun. Maybe I can convince Elon Musk, who is absolutely obsessed with me, by the way, to do something good with SpaceX and figure out a mission to the sun in order to get samples. I suggest we go at night because it would probably be too hot during the day, but we'll leave all that up to the scientists.
All right. Look, I got.
What's sad is this isn't satire, sir.
I was hoping it was, but
this is not satire.
Because I know that girls don't know how math works, so I wasn't sure.
Gentlemen, what I just showed you is the prime example of what Dirty Folks is talking about when he says you don't talk to women with their clothes on. This is why.
That's why. A girl,
because when they have their clothes on, they don't think. They just spew out a bunch of fucking word salad like they have diarrhea of the mouth.
Yeah, I've never heard a girl say something that made me be like, yo, let me look that up. Like, never. Like,
I've never. I can't look. I find no flaws in your argument.
That's why they dumb down school so much, so men and women can be equal. Because if they talk like stuff, then men will be so far above and beyond. It just be ridiculous.
It already is.
Yeah.
This is fucking clown world right here. Look, this right here is a millennial. All right. This is the millennial generation in Congress. Okay. This is what we have to look forward to should the boomers never die, because they can't even do that right, and never relinquish any of the power that they have. Because I'm still here to tell you, the only reason boomers are scared to give up power to us because they're afraid of what retribution we're going to inflict on them.
I told
And they're also afraid to die, dude. That's why they're all over that adrenochrome.
I told the boomer that. I was like, yo, you must have hella dirt in your closet, because it's gonna be hard for you when everybody have to go through your remains, your old possessions. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Imagine the nightmares that they. I wonder if any of these motherfuckers even sleep at night. They're probably afraid to fall asleep.
You would think that'd be the one thing they could do is go to sleep.
Nope. Like I said, dude, they fucked up the process of dying. They can't even do that right. Fucking boomers, man. Boomers are the scourge of the earth. Let me see what else I got here on Instagram.
This gets no better. Look, boomer. This not even a boomer. This is Gen X. It's still a toddler. Toddlers never. It's
Here's some more toddler logic for you. I've been saving these clips just for you, sir.
What's the most a man should spend on a first date?
I feel like if I'm going to get ready and I'm going to use all my products to come out with you, I need like a minimum of $200.
I think I need a minimum of you to get on your knees and start blowing me off as soon as I show up at your house. Then,
yeah, I remember we saw that one before. You showed us that one before.
This one needs to be seen over and over again, because first off, both of these bitches look like basic ass fucking Becky's wearing a black fucking hefty sack and a fucking this right here is a Great Value brand fucking trash bag. Neither one of them put any effort forth into getting ready at all whatsoever. They're probably wearing the same makeup they were wearing 2 nights ago, and all they did was, shine it up a little bit to make it look like they did something with themselves. $200. Fucking me. These bitches should feel lucky if I spend $2 on them on a first date. Spit it out. It ain't yours.
Nah, I'll wait, because I want to show you something. This is incredible.
Minimum, and that's like being nice.
And what does the man get in return for that?
My presents?
You bring presents? What kind of presents are you bringing? Do I get an Xbox? Do I get a PlayStation? Do I get a new car, a motorcycle? What kind of presents are you bringing me? Probably, I know what presents. How much you want to bet that they're bringing venereal diseases? Those are the presents that they're bringing.
You know what? Toddlers do the same thing regardless of cultural background, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
that's what I'm trying to sit here and
I get that. But when black women do it, it's so much louder. Hold on, let me drop you down real quick. I'm gonna show you something. Same flavor, except because black toddlers they do it to the extreme, and they spring it on you. So same theme though. Check this out.
One, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why do you gotta pay for all y'all food though?
You got 18 friends. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with him or you coming with me? Are you?
She's trying to get him to feed the whole hood.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not.
Yeah, she wants him to pay for everybody's food. So instead of giving her $200 up front like the white girl, she wants him to spend $2,000 at some fancy restaurant on 18 girls.
No, she wants him to take out a fucking a mortgage on his fucking home if he's got one, just to take her out to fucking dinner.
And then one day, fast forward 20 years, we get here. We get her still trying to shake that groove thing.
Mama went down to Georgia. She thought she could twerk. She was standing in line. She was shaking the sign. It really looked like a twerk.
You know, I didn't hear the song at first. To be
Dude,
fair,
that now I can never like the song ever again. Now, I mean,
to be fair, Back That Thing Up is 20 years old. So when this song came out, it was in her day. She had a day. This was a song in her day, but that day was 20 years ago.
And that day was only one day 20 years ago.
Those shoes is horrible.
Nah, dude, that hair is horrible. Look, she about to throw a hip out trying to twerk. That's somebody's big mama right there trying to pretend like she's on a stripper pole. Oh, there it went.
Oh yeah, I hear went out.
Hey, and I just realized the song said for the 9-6, which means that song is 30 years old.
Yep.
Which means she's in her mid-50s.
Yeah, that shit was playing when I was going to teen dances in fucking high school. That was back in the day of, do you want to ride?
Yeah, exactly. That's 30 years ago. So 30 years ago, she was in her prime. She was in her day. Now,
and look, and now you have this today as a result of that yesterday.
But aren't you having his presence within you already?
I hear you, but no.
That's because you're a selfish bitch that won't allow him to put his essence in you.
No. I mean, like, I'm here
How is
to
it
get
different?
to know you. I'm here to get to know you. You invited me out.
But he has to drop $200
Yeah. Because
minimum.
yeah. Because
Just
you invited
because
me out.
just because you have to do your makeup.
Because I have to. Okay, so we're gonna do the math. My moisturizer is $400. My eye cream is.
Look, even her girl and the fucking Great Value brand fucking trash bag was like, yeah, get me out of the camera on this one because this bitch has fucking done lost her mind.
$300. My serum is like another $300. My makeup, not included. So if I have to spend, that's my money. I'm spending my money on these products. I'm going to use these products.
What are you using them for, though?
For myself.
Okay.
But I'm going to use these products and I'm going to show up because it's not like I'm going to show up in sweats.
The man doesn't owe you anything.
You would look better in sweats than that fucking blown out tire of a dress you're wearing right now.
it does look like a tire. Now that you said it.
It really does.
If you're just getting to know each other.
If you're inviting me out, you owe me a date.
Oh, shit. Well, nobody wanted to hear any more of that. Because that was horrible. That was god-awful.
Keep going. That's not a real redhead. I don't listen to fake redheads.
What was this one?
Not a big fan of fake blondes either, but go ahead.
If your credit starts with a 4, 5, or...
Ain't it funny that now they have these red bone fucking women getting on here and trying to convince people to give them their bank information to get this guaranteed credit or line of credit that nobody's going to get?
I think it's amazing that girls can't count until income tax season. Then they want your credit report. And
Look, you see what color her eyes are, right?
it's not her eyes, but yeah.
She's trying to portray that they're green. Evil, 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 sir.
Even 6, just download the Kickoff app, sign up, and you'll get a specialized 20.
Are you making fun of black
This is
people
funny.
on purpose, or is that unintentional?
I'm not never make fun of nobody.
Oh, so it's unintentional. It's like an accident.
Yeah, I was just making funny videos.
The context was that you were pretending to be black, or are you actually?
Yeah.
Are you making fun of black people on purpose?
This kid cracks me up, but he asked a good question. Because look, if you're going to make fun of them on purpose, at least lean into it and be who you are. Don't sit and pretend that you're, you know, a lot of these fucking bitches, specifically white women, are out here doing some really nefarious shit, you know, to help push this fucking counter fucking narrative, and then trying to play it off like they're fucking stupid. Ooh, look at me. I'm just a stupid girl that don't know anything.
You know, here's the thing though. White girls play the racial game. Black girls play the gay game. I mean, they still yell white supremacy, but like
they don't look. Black girls don't even really believe in white supremacy, because if they did, they wouldn't be the fucking the goddamn guard dog for the white woman.
I get that, right? But here's the thing: the white supremacy thing is to throw guys off to realize that they are the supremacists that men should be going to war with. But they really push this gay thing, like everybody's about love is love, and then as soon as you do something that they don't like, they call you gay. So you're saying it as an insult. So why would you praise them and then say it's bad? If like they girls are dumb. No
They
matter
are
what,
dumb.
all girls are dumb.
This one, I think this is a Sotomayor. Yeah.
I don't pay child support.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Like, why would I pay child support?
No, that ain't
I'm not a
Sotomayor.
bum.
Did you pay for their?
Why would I pay child support? I'm not a bum. That right there is a powerful statement that most of these bitches, it goes right over their head. Right over their head.
That's facts.
Because you and I both understand immediately what he means by that and what he's saying. Right?
Yeah, but you know.
But these dumb fucking, these dumb hoes, they automatically assume that if you ain't paying child support, that you ain't doing shit.
I love it when guys are voluntarily given like $800 a month, and then they go to child support and it gets reduced to like $49, and then that's what he decides that's all he's gonna pay.
Ain't that fucking wonderful? Or when guys are like myself were paying, dude, I used to give my ex, what was it, just for 2 kids, almost $1,000 a month, $200 a week, it's $250 a week, every week out of my paycheck for 2 kids. All right. Then she took my kids away from me. Guess how much money she gets now?
How much?
Not a fucking dime.
Nada.
Not a fucking dime. And she knows she'll never get a dime from me either. But let's continue on with this.
School?
Of course.
Okay.
When you're saying, what do I pay? You're thinking child support. I'm not giving anything. I take care of my babies.
Okay, what does that look like?
Put the school, clothes, trips, etc.
So yes.
You notice he is focusing solely on what it takes and what is necessary for his children to be taken care of, which is all he's obligated to, right?
Yep.
And that's all these bitches want to try and convince people that's all they want, right? Is for their kids to be taken care of. Biggest cap there is.
To have one that's underage.
Yes, and well taken care of.
So who drives him to school?
His mom.
So you pay for the gas?
No.
Do you pay for her car insurance?
No.
Do you pay for her car bill?
No.
Do you pay for her light bill? No.
Why would I? Why would anybody? Why would you even suggest? I thought we were talking about supporting the child. Shouldn't the mom already have a job supporting her fucking self, paying her own light bill that she's going to need lights for in a house anyhow, regardless of whether or not she had a kid of mine? She's going to need a car to drive around in so she can get back and forth to work, and she's going to have to put gas in that motherfucker, right? Why do I have to pay for that shit? Why do these bitches think the child support means that they get half their bills paid too?
No.
Do you give her money for food?
Of course.
How much?
Whatever she needs. You're thinking, I need X, Y, and Z, but there's some women on this planet who move a certain way. And when they need something, some women will say, baby, I need this, and it's done.
Baby, you are my baby daddy.
No.
We made a mistake,
There
right?
you,
Remember?
there you go again. You're not child support. You're not a judge. All
Not
you
a
can do
mother.
is say what you would like for your life. You can't say what's good for somebody else's life.
Find me one mother that is okay with raising time-wise
I'm listening.
and financially their child with the dad saying, yeah,
I
so
know
a couple
5
dollars.
of them.
Call them right now.
I know a bunch of them.
So if women didn't get default custody, then what would their lives be?
They would probably all be living on the street somewhere.
They probably don't know how to crack a joke and be married. Girls are survivors. I'll give them that.
And they'll suck a dick to make sure they can keep a roof over their head.
What's going on, Face Facts?
What's going on, Dirty?
Oh, what's up, brother?
What's going on, Angry Snowman? It was good.
You know, doing what I do, being white and loving it.
Listen, I ain't mad at you.
That's
But
a
here's the
waste
thing,
of white.
right?
Credit fucked up. Waste of white.
There would never be a situation where women don't get default custody. Because here's the problem. This is why they give it.
But there is.
Yeah, that default is relatively recent. Like,
the thing is most people, and I'm just going to say this, and then I'll land it real fast and give it back to you, Face Facts. But most people that are having kids, they're doing it out of wedlock. Most people today. So that right there is the major reason why most people would think that women will be the default person to get the kids. When you're married, though, that's a whole nother ball game.
Well,
it really is.
Trust me, I get what you're saying, but it's half a dozen of one way and half a dozen of another way. When I say default custody, I'm talking about the process is different when you're married, but they can still get to the same end result. They just have to use different weapons.
They got to convince you.
Temporary.
Well, how they do it is they got to convince you to leave the house.
Or sometimes they force you to leave the house when you're married. There's different ways that they can do it.
They can't force a husband to leave his home. Yeah, a man actually, most husbands will actually just willingly do it, and that's where they end up failing. What they should do is they should kick that bitch out, give her a hefty bag with her clothes in it, because that's all she came into this in, and tell her that the kids ain't going nowhere. Because
I get what you're saying, but you got to remember how they do it. That's why a lot of these attorneys and judges use the temporary restraining order. They can't make a married man leave his house, but they can have him separated from the house with the restraining order. All she has to do is make the false allegation. So what happens is they've already defaulted custody. Now, a married man, even if a man is not married, can maintain custody of the child. But what happens is you have to be preemptive, and that's part of the problem. A lot of men don't know how to react, and when they do react, it's too late, and they react the wrong way. But what I was saying is the reason they give them default custody is because they know that women are incapable of taking care of the children on their own. A man, no matter what the circumstances are, 99% of the time he's gonna say, "F you, I don't need your system. I don't even want you in my business. I'll make do with what I have and do what I need for these children." The woman is gonna go beg into the system, which allows them to make money, because remember, they're pulling in a lion's share of the money, especially for these women that are on welfare. When a woman's on welfare, most of the time she won't even get the child support. That money goes directly back to the state. They'll take $900 from you every month. The change that she gets left over once they deduct her welfare benefit, she's only getting $25 in cash. But the problem is women actually think that money is for them, that they're entitled to it. They call it child support because whole support doesn't have the same ring to it. It's all a shaming tactic. That's why it's called child support. Even though we know it's not child support, it's actually Title 4D.
Right. Dude, I'm with you 100% on that. And James Sharp, you are correct. But even with a restraining order there, I do believe, because look, my ex, she pulled that restraining order shit on me too, and it backfired on her. Because she left, and when she left, I knew she was out with a dude that I worked with, so I changed the locks on the house to where she couldn't get in. You know, she didn't have the key to get in the house no more. And me and her both worked at the same place, so it caused her to lose her job. You know, but the only reason why she was able to get a restraining order on me is because she had the cops at the house 2 nights prior, and she was trying to pull some shit after she'd been gone for a couple days with the kid, and I wouldn't let her have our daughter back. And basically the cops came over and did what cops do, and you know, they lied to me to get me to, you know, allow her to steal my kid from me.
Right. Shout out to you. I want to really dive in deep to what you did, because I want everybody listening to understand why what you did worked. Because she filed that temporary restraining order on you and you changed the locks, what you did was you honored that court order. Because what happens is it's all paperwork and all violations. So because she left, she chose this, her strategy was she wanted to run the streets to trigger you, because you were supposed to threaten her for being in the street with another man. Now, all you did was change the lock. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't be allowed to change the locks on the woman. But here's the thing. She filed for that temporary restraining order. So what you did was you restrained yourself from her. So now she has no plausible legality to re-enter the home, because you're saying that this man is dangerous. You left the house to separate yourself, and then he honored your separation by not giving you access.
Well, look, and the only reason why she was able to get that temporary restraining order is because there was a police report filed from a couple nights prior to where there was a quote unquote domestic disturbance involving me and her and our child.
I'm not
That's
sure
the only
what
reason.
state you're right. No, I'm not sure what state you're in. Maybe
That was in
slightly
Ohio
different.
when that happened.
But in most, I'd actually have to look, but I'm willing to bet in most jurisdictions, they don't even need a legitimate reason to file for a temporary restraining order. All they have to do is feel like they're in danger. The statute is literally written for, you know how women are with their feelings. Literally, all they have to do is feel like they're in danger.
Well,
Now,
yeah, because I've been through the family court system 4 times now, man. And the thing is that you're automatically being accused of doing something, and you have to prove that you didn't do whatever it is that they're saying that you supposedly did.
Right. Now,
you're already guilty without any trial.
Right. Now, the only way, and I had to learn this, and I'm going to give this, away for free in this on this channel, because Dirty's my dude, and I mess with him. The only way to fight against those type of accusations is to accuse the actual court of committing fraud, because that's what they're doing. They're openly violating due process. But here's the thing. This is why most of the time when you go to family court hearings, the reason they don't want to let you speak is because the record has to be reviewed. So what they do is silence you. When they ask you if there's anything that you want to say, you have to say, well, listen, I don't agree with the fraud that's being committed against me. Now, once you make that accusation, it's on the record, they have to address it. What they're going to try to get you to do is recuse yourself by not knowing what you're talking about.
Correct.
Right? Because they always say that ignorance of the law is no protection from the law.
Well,
so
that's
when they
why
ask you, right. So when they ask, what do you mean fraud was committed against you? Well, a temporary restraining order was filed on me with no basis. There's no legitimate reason for that, and I'm contesting the temporary restraining order. What happens is when you don't contest
Well, you need to contest the entire family court system anyhow, because of what you're saying is 100% a fact, dude. The family court system itself is not being held in a lawful court of records, and in order for anything to be adjudicated on in a lawful manner, it has to be done in a court of records.
Right, but the problem
You're actually what you're having is an administrative hearing, and the judge isn't even a judge. He's nothing but a fucking acting administrator over it.
Right.
But he's presenting himself as if he's a judge adjudicating on it. But if you ever look at any of the paperwork you get from the courthouse that these family courts are from, the judge never signs anything. It's always the clerk of courts.
Right. Because they can't sign it. It's administrative, and you
Correct.
can't
If they
have a
sign, if they
judicial
sign it,
bottle.
then if they actually sign it, they know that they can be held liable for fraud.
Right, and that. But here's the thing, right? Not only can they be held accountable for fraud, you can also hold the administrator. You can hold the administrator liable for fraud.
Oh,
But
dude, the
how
thing
you
is
prove
you can really men can literally go back in any state, and they can hold anybody who has their name on any of this illegal, unlawful, unconstitutional bullshit that they're doing to you. You can literally charge them criminally for this. Every one of them, because they all know that they all know that they're acting and operating outside of the color of law.
But see, that's the problem, right? If you try to, here's the problem, because it's an administrative process, it's contractual. The only thing that voids any contract is fraud. So literally,
the very beginning of it, the very first contract that you are forced to sign is an unlawful, illegal contract to begin with, because they're automatically, right from the very beginning, when they say go, forcing you to contract with them under duress.
Right, but once you sign that, but here's how they protect themselves. Once you sign that initial contract, what they're basically saying is you're consenting. So your consent basically voids the fraud, because what they're saying is
it isn't your consent, sir. You're almost there. It's your lack of knowledge, your ignorance of the law that is actually that is allowing this to happen, because how they protect themselves from anything is they aren't doing this in a jury trial setting like they should be, because anytime they're saying that you owe someone a debt, that's to be held under a jury trial with a jury of your peers to actually weigh out the facts and find out if you owe this debt.
right,
and
but
instead
they're
having this.
That's why they pull you into a fact finding allegedly trial. They call it a fact finding hearing. What happens is, again, I'm not debating whether they're doing it legally or not. It's just their process. So what they're saying is, again, committing more fraud. What they're saying is you being in agreement with this fraudulent contract voids their liability. So they're basically saying, because you agreed to us frauding you without making the accusation of fraud, we're allowed to fraud you. So you have to actually bring up the fact that you're being frauded.
Well, that's like telling someone, because you didn't. That's like saying, well, you allowed us to sell you a car that had no motor in it. So there's nothing you can do about it, because we didn't tell you it didn't have a motor until after we sold it to you. But you're taking on an assumption that there were going to be problems and possibly no motor. You see the little tap dance that's going on there?
Right, but that's exactly how they do it, and that's how they get away with it. Because what their argument would be, right, wrong, and indifferent. What their argument is going to be, well, yeah, we sold you this car with no motor, but you saw that you were able to look at the car before you purchased it. We're not obligated to tell you that it didn't have a motor.
And if you think about child support, they operate just like a car salesman. What they do is they come in, they do a lot of real fast fucking double speak, use a bunch of big fancy words, legal terms, and threats, and then they bring in their state funded lawyer, that's paid with your tax dollars to sit and back up what they're saying. All the while they're literally out. Have you ever noticed that the child support office is like an ambulance chaser?
Yeah.
They literally sit and wait and chase after women, not the men, but women that have just went through a breakup or are going through a divorce.
They have an attorney. When they go to the information window, they have an attorney that's telling them how to fill out the paperwork.
The thing is with Smogington, with the lawyers, even most of the lawyers that claim to be father's rights advocates, they're still part of the same system. The system's literally set up on both ends to fuck the father.
Right.
I mean, because even with my second one, I spent, when me and her separated, I spent, what was it, like something close to $20-some thousand on a lawyer. All right. He didn't have to do anything. I had the case laid out for him. I mean, I had proof that this bitch hadn't had any kind of stability in her life, you know, prior to me and her being together, and any time after me and her being together. I had, you know, proof that every time she went out and got another job, she ended up going out and fucking someone else and leaving. You know, I had all kinds of proof of her basically bouncing around from one house to the next house to the next house with our daughter and pretty much living out of their van. And this fucking lawyer couldn't even so much as get the judge to order a fucking DNA test on the son that me and her both knew wasn't mine. She literally sat in dude, when we were doing the fact finding, whatever they want to say, basically all the child support shit. The fucking child support fucking caseworker literally sat there and listened to me and her admit that she knew who that kid's dad was, but she wasn't going to take him to court for child support. She was going to take me to court.
You were married to her?
No, we weren't married.
But
I'm still supposed to pay child support for that kid. Dude, I did take responsibility for the kid. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I gave him my last name and everything. Well, I gave him my last name and everything. But look, the thing is if that's the case, then I should get that little motherfucker, not her, because I chose to take care of something I had no obligation to, and did it without complaint. That means I showed more love, more caring, more compassion towards something I didn't even help bring into this world than the woman that fucking birthed it.
Yeah, but you're assuming that these people care about children. That's why they wouldn't do that.
Well, the family court system has nothing to do with children.
Right. The other problem was here's the thing, right? There's only one way that a father can get custody. Right, and it all boils down to the specifics of your case. Even if you know, using common sense, like in your situation where you thought it made more sense for you to get custody and the lawyer didn't really have to do anything, the main reason the lawyer chose not to do anything was because by them giving you custody, it would have set a precedent. Now what happens is, if you win your case with a replicatable precedent, that means that any other man that's coming into court with your same circumstances could use your case file to win custody. And that's not what they want. For a man to get custody, the circumstances of his case have to be so beyond the grasp of the average man that it's not replicatable. That way they kill two birds with one stone. They can say, oh, well, we gave this man custody, so we're not biased, which is a lie. And then they can also say, well, if you're not doing everything or more, because now for every man that gets custody, they raise the bar. So now they're saying, well, if you're not at least doing what this man was doing and more, we can't legitimately give you custody. So that's part of the reason why, even if you look at the case saying, well, it makes more sense for the father to have custody, they still won't do it if it's replicatable.
So you see, basically what he's sitting here saying is, penning the 19th Amendment did nothing but create the downfall of this nation. That's what he's saying, because it emboldened women into believing that they had the rights to do shit, and the only thing they had the right to do was birth my kids, make me a sandwich, and shut the fuck up.
Right, but you gotta process what downfall really means, right? They don't care about the downfall of this nation, because what they'll do is, it's all economic. Once you have a central bank all they have to do is transfer the money. That's
What
why
James,
you
well,
notice a lot.
what James is saying down here is actually a fact. This is why women always get it. The courts can't make money off of you when fathers have full custody. And it is all about the money. That's why they separate the child from the father, because they know that the father is generally the person who provided for the mother that now the state is going to be taking care of. Because let's keep it real. Child support ain't about the child and it ain't about the mother. It's about the state using your child and basically destroying a home and a family to use your children as a fucking commodity to generate revenue for them. That's all it is.
Right. And
you
they
don't
know
pay
that
that child support you pay don't go to the kids. It goes to the state.
Right. And that's the problem. They know that women are willing to sell their kids to anybody, really, for profit. Men are not going to do that. Not in mass.
Well, and that's why they won't allow that. That's why, look, it isn't about setting precedent. It's about losing revenue. You know, they know if dad gets custody of the kid, there's no way in hell they're ever going to get that woman to fucking pay out her pocket even anything remotely close to what they can get a man to pay.
Right, but that's the point I was making. It's about both, because here's the thing: if they set that precedent, it puts their revenue stream in danger, because they know that more men will come running through that door with the same circumstances. So the only thing that could disrupt their revenue.
Well, and you want to know what the problem is on why the system got the way it is? Again, it falls back to the fucking boomers. The boomers literally created this fucking family court system that their children have to deal with.
Right.
They basically
the boomers are parasitic. They needed a system to extract additional money so that they wouldn't have to work and they could live off. It's basically
off of their
welfare
kids
without being welfare. Right.
They didn't want to take care of their kids, but now they want their kids to take care of them.
Right. And that's the problem we're having now with like the millennials and the Gen Xers. There's just not enough money to go around. That's why everything is hyperinflated. This is why in a lot of these Caribbean countries, again, with wherever Toddlers are sold, shout out to Dirty. That's why they have, a bottle of water will cost you $800 in their currency, because the currency hyperinflated so much that they had to raise the cost of everything went up so much that they had to increase the cost of the value of the currency, even though by increasing the numerical value, you increase the actual worth value of it. And that's what we're on the verge of happening in America. They don't actually want to have to print $1,000 bills. So that's why they're pushing all this digital currency. It's basically going to be to the point where you could be a millionaire and still be impoverished. That's where this country is headed.
Can't argue that. I heard you back there coughing up a hairball, Dirty folks. What do you got to add?
Beat them to the punch. If you see it coming, then tribe up and create your own situation so you can still plug and pop it. Everything they doing can be done. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost that much. I mean, it costs way more than I got, but But yeah, I think all these things come from proactively just setting up the system that you want to be on, and then they'll let you do whatever you want to do in America. Hold on.
No, you got it, man.
What's good, boys?
Oh, is that fucking that piece of shit Woody Johnson?
Yeah.
No, it's his cousin.
Oh, it's Limp Lenny.
No, it's Cooks Johnson. I don't know who you're talking about, poor man.
The only other person I know related to Woody Johnson is Limp Lenny.
No, but you're still related to Dale and Angel and Ortho, bro.
You need to kick this motherfucker real fast because he's up here slandering the entire panel, bringing this retarded fucking feminine shit up here. We don't stand for that, Dirty folks.
All right. All right.
No,
Well,
I'm
what do
just,
you
fuck,
stand
I'm just
for?
fucking with you. I can hang with you. I mean, if you want
I
to,
mean,
if you want to see, come up here and see who has more feminine energy, you're going to win.
well, I tend to. I'm just as. I don't have to prove it, but I'm just as misogynist, sexist, and I don't know, like I mean, yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I'm poor just like you. So yeah,
Misogyny is
I'm
not
just
even
as
a real word.
misogynist, just like you
There's,
guys.
there's no such thing as misogyny.
What? So why do you think that you got to be a misogynist and be poor in order to be like me?
Because you're both.
That's like me saying that
so
I
am
gotta. That's like me saying that I gotta know what it's like to, be on food stamps to understand dirty struggle.
Right. and you lost your argument because what's misogyny?
I guess it's just being a man, right?
It's the opposite of misandry.
No, it's not. It's not the opposite of misandry. It can't be. But that's a feminist argument because, again, in order for you to think that misogyny is the direct opposite of misandry.
Well, misogyny isn't even a bad thing. It's actually that's how men show love.
Right, but that's my whole point. There's no such thing as misogyny.
Right. We love women so much that we're willing to deal with 6 or 7 of you motherfuckers at the same time, knowing that it's going to give us a migraine that won't go away.
Right.
Right, but that's not what they try to label misogyny as.
They also have tried to convince us
part
that.
of the problem.
Well, sir, they've also tried to convince us that feminist is the only ist word that's a net positive.
Right. Misandry is the hate of women. So what they try to do is, because they have penis envy and inferiority complexes, they try to label misogyny as the polar opposite. So they're saying, hey, because we hate men, you have to hate women. And that's why I say there's no such thing as misogyny. Because in order for you to be a misogynist, you would have to have the feminist ideology of misogyny is based on saying that men are better than women. And men are better than women. We're supposed to be. So by definition, it's a fallacy.
Well, the thing is, I would say it right back to every woman that points out how much they hate all men. I'll just tell them, yeah, I hate most of you too, and I definitely hate you.
I mean, girls don't know what words mean, so just
right.
Right.
Well,
And
ironically,
if they really hated men, they wouldn't end up pregnant. What they mean is they hate that they can't control men.
they don't even care about that. They don't want the control.
Man, if you could be over on my other StreamYard Dirty right now and listen and be reading all the comments of people talking shit about you and your diet.
man, fuck these Spurgs, and fuck you too.
Hey, listen here. We don't need you to pander and scapegoat for dirty folks. He's a grown man. He can do it on his own.
I rebuke them all of them. My diet, there's nothing wrong with my diet. I don't even have a diet, so I know it's nothing wrong with it.
Dude, that was a big ass plate. Dude, that was a big ass plate of fucking the cookout slop that you had, and I was jealous.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for somebody to send me a fucking cash app so I can get a cheeseburger instead of eating ramen noodles. But apparently we're not good enough for people's money.
As a matter of fact,
listen, y'all gotta stop picking on Dirty and his bacon tacos. All right, listen,
dude, I have no problem with bacon tacos.
The problem is I can't even call that goy slop because it's kind of healthy for you.
Dude, fish tacos with bacon in it. Oh shit. Have you ever had bacon wrapped pork before? That is fucking wonderful.
Well, I'm Muslim, so I can't have bacon.
Oh, so to you that's called bacon's called America, sir.
Haram. That's what it is. Haram.
You got bacon in your toothpaste, right? And gummy
worms.
I mean, I know you eat gummy worms.
I stopped eating goy slop and junk food a little while ago, but I have eaten those before, and I understand there's a substance called, it comes from pig fat, so it's in marshmallows, and so we have substitutes for those. And maybe when I was little, I might have eaten pork, so accidentally, which I didn't know, I forgot what it was, but I didn't know. So I mean, there's Muslims who drink and have unmarried coitus. I do have unmarried coitus too, but it's still haram. But I don't eat bacon. I do drink, so I'm not like a straight edge Muslim. It's because it's still sinful. But I mean, there's still Muslims that eat pork
So
too.
you're an infidel and you must die then.
Yeah, and I heard unmarried coitus doesn't count if if she's not Muslim. Like you can do all the white, black, and Mexicans you can.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Well, I haven't had Asian yet. I heard they have horizontal, punitis. But I haven't had. I mean, I had an Asian, but she isn't worth remembering. So
Hey, shout out to Sam Grio over on my stream because he hit me with that $5 cash app. Says spare change, please. Angry Snowman. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the super chats. But if you really love me, you'll hit the cash app because that comes to me right now. I gotta wait till fucking end of December before I can use this. If I gotta wait till the end of December to eat a cheeseburger, you're gonna see the snowman wither away to nothing and in the height of in the coldest months of the year where I should be prospering.
yeah.
But I still do appreciate that super chat.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dirty Snow. I like y'all's combo. Extra misandry over here.
Hey, it's just to show people that a cracker ass white degenerate piece of shit from the trailer park, can be just as fucking wonderful as a broke down, used up ex fucking gangbanger.
Let me explain something to you. I'm not. This isn't misandry. I hate everybody. I hate snow. I'm the old man to stay off my lawn.
I hate you too,
dude. Like me and dirty folks are. You remember that movie, Grumpy Old Men?
No.
I know you know what movie I'm talking about, don't you, dirty folks?
Yeah, I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah, that
it was.
I'm the guy that was.
What was the name? The one that was from Men in Black. He was in it, and somebody else.
And it was the dude from Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the guy from Dennis the Menace. And look, they hated each other. I hate you. I hate your guts half the time. Mainly because you overtalk me. You think you know everything. You think I'm always wrong. You do give me compliments from time to time, but generally it's well after it's deserved.
So basically,
and then you sit there and eat fucking a big ass fucking trough full of fucking barbecue on a live stream in front of me, knowing I'm sitting here starving, eating Starburst and M&Ms.
You can eat your wife. You try that,
dude. That doesn't have any kind of sustenance to it to help me survive. I mean, it makes my beard shine real nice.
So basically, when two different types of trash come together, it makes a good podcast.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
And look, it's to show people that look, you can still hate each other and still get along. Just because you hate someone doesn't mean that you can't talk to them.
That's not like marriage.
It kind of is, man. Isn't some of the best friendships got the same kind of bond as a marriage?
Yeah, I got a friend.
No, you don't. Quit lying. All your friends are dead.
Shut up.
Yeah, and it's better to hate somebody because the situations where people love each other, those are the ones that end up with somebody dying.
All your friends are either in the cemetery or in the prisons.
Well, you left all your friends, poor man. You're not even in Ohio anymore.
I know, right?
Yeah, I went to where all the greatest white people gathered in the world, the home of the Klan, Indiana.
Meth smoking, no teeth having.
Hey, I have almost all of my teeth. They are chipping away slowly, but I still have most of them.
I mean, that's not exactly correct. Like the home of the Klan is actually Washington D.C., but I'm not getting into that over there.
Well, I mean, where was it founded though? Originally, the Klan. Did they have a location or no?
The Klan was founded in 1942 when Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
You know, what's interesting about that is, Columbus himself never once stepped foot on what we call America.
Right. It was called Turtle Island when he got here.
No, it was actually called South America.
Yeah, he landed in Colombia.
Yeah.
He landed in Cuba.
He never went anywhere. He never went anywhere past Central America. He never stepped foot on what we call modern day America ever once anywhere.
Snowman, they built shit in Cuba.
Central America and the Caribbean.
Well,
he made it
I know.
But he never made
I mean, that's kind of why America speaks English and why everybody down there where Columbus landed speaks Spanish, because Columbus was a Spaniard.
Right.
And he taught their people Spanish. Whereas up here, we all speak English. I mean,
bro, have you been to Cuba? Have you been to Cuba?
No, I haven't ever been to Cuba. You want to know why? Because we got sanctions on Cuba.
Well, you can take this is how I did it. You go down to Jamaica.
Why the fuck would I want to go somewhere that looks worse than any fucking ghetto in America?
Look, it looks like Detroit, bro. It's beautiful, but it's actually very well made. It's everything is very well made. It's made out of marble. Everything is beautiful.
Hold on. Can we take a second to appreciate what he just said?
About the Spanish, bro. The Spanish made that shit for 500 years.
Cuba looks just like Detroit. It's horrible and it's beautiful all at the same time.
Yeah, but at the same time, they made it last like 500 years. Like, how did you guys do that? Like, they made it last that long. The craftsmanship is out of this world.
You want to know how, AC? They never gave women any rights and never allowed them to destroy all the shit they built. That's what we did.
Well,
give women rights, and now they're destroying all the shit we built.
Well, I wasn't getting into semantics. I was just talking about architecture.
I'm talking about architecture too.
I was just about to say that.
I mean, they made it the last, bro. Like it's all made. Everything down there is made out of marble. That's the Spanish. That's the true Spanish.
No,
like the true.
You're not listening. Cuba? Wait, you're not listening. Columbus was he was Italian. He wasn't Spanish.
Did he not sail under the Spanish?
Oh
flag?
no, I'm not. I'm not giving Columbus any credit for shit. Fuck that guy.
Wait, is this Simon from England?
Yes, it's Simon.
Ah, shit, Simon, you're fucking everywhere, dude.
Right.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the true Spanish came there, built like very immaculate temples.
He got
and places.
Right, but Italy is Italy was a colony of Spain. So saying he's not Spanish, saying he's not a Spaniard, and saying he's Italian, it's like that's the equivalent of saying.
No, it wasn't really a colony of Spain. No, but no.
You trying to teach me something?
He just went to Spain because Italy wouldn't give him the money.
You trying to teach us something? Like, Italy,
Simon, hold on. Simon, hold on.
Well, I am from Detroit.
Why are they picking on you, Simon?
Because he is the equivalent. He is the equivalent of England's version of a Pookie.
Right.
I've never said you
catch up. Yo, Simon, hold on. You're not a simp. You're not a simp, are you? Because this is a very toxic, masculine, misogynistic place. Just so you know.
Yo, all you guys here are simps.
No, I'm telling you.
You are playing big time.
I'm not. Ask anybody. Ask anybody else over here.
I need to know.
All right. I'll give you an example. Right? Have you ever walked into a lottery? Have you ever walked into a store and scratched a lottery ticket?
I don't know what a lottery ticket is.
All right, so hold on. Simon sound like a fake Brit. Okay, Simon, are you circumcised?
What? Oh, don't talk about my personal business like that, nigga.
What?
Spill it.
Nah, man, we got a president, man.
We're not talking about my personal business just 2 nights ago.
He just turned around to me and started talking about my personal panino.
Dude, last time, remember you were kissing after feet.
If my pecker wasn't like done the way it does, I'd be proud of it.
So Simon, let me ask you this much: if we went camping, if we decided one weekend that we were going to go out to the forest and we was going to go camping for the weekend, right? And you woke up on Sunday morning and you had Vaseline around your asshole, would you tell anyone?
Yeah,
probably not, bro.
No,
Yeah.
but here's the thing: no simps allowed over here. So Simon, you gotta come out now. Come out of the closet.
That is the one thing I've heard today.
You know the
You're
first thing
welcome.
No
I had to throw
simping,
that out
no
there.
simps allowed.
the first thing simps do is they admit and they talk out their own life to the public. That's what they do because they're isolated. Do you get what I'm saying? So every time
So
you
what,
guys
do you have an
open your
OnlyFans or
mouth,
something?
every time you guys open your mouths, right? I'm not saying about Angry Snowman. I'm just saying every time you guys open your mouth, you're just experimenting to women. Why women treat you the same way they do. That's what it is.
So what is it when you get online and you talk about your personal life then?
Last time I remember, he was that bitch Ashley, that used up Ashley. He was simping after that
Oh, Ashley is a
38-year-old
bitch. Like,
big
show your
old
mouth,
nose.
bro. Listen, you can't speak about women like that. That's wrong, man.
I can speak
No,
about
that's not
women
wrong.
however the fuck I want.
Exactly.
Ashley's a bitch.
I'm not talking about no
Is that what
ladies.
you said?
Of course she's a bitch. I mean, I'm cool with her, but there's not
Do you
one
know
time that I
Ashley?
ever complimented a
Do you
bitch,
know
a
her?
You wanna
whore
know who
online.
the
Do you
first
know
whore is
her?
I ever met? My
Of
mother.
course I know her.
All right, you've been around the house.
No, I haven't been around the house. I
How
did
do you
take
know her? What
large.
are you talking
I did
about,
take
bro?
hits on her.
Oh,
You know.
stop being silly. Come on, let's stop being silly.
That's what I'm asking.
You
No
ain't been
simp
around her
allowed.
house.
Look, this is going
You got a question. You
south
got a
real
question.
fast,
And you got an
Dirty.
answer. You got a question or an answer. Like, what's the point?
That's what I'm saying, man. These old rotten bitches, they got too hyped up because a bunch of Simons are
I ain't not.
saying yes, ma'am. That's why I'm asking you.
All right.
I don't know
mean,
about no Simons.
you want to protect yourself around yourself, and that's fine. I'm just saying you can open your mouth as much as you want, but you're talking about people you have not met.
You wanted me to
You
slap her,
understand? So that's
throw
cool.
her down the stairs.
Why would I meet Ashley? Why would I meet a old roasty?
Did you check out the video documentary of Cheeky where Cheeky actually went round to their
I mean,
neighborhood?
I'm busy snorting dirty snow, so I think I heard of this dude,
Wait,
but
hey, Cheeky Banner. You don't know Cheeky Banner?
no, I think he was on that bitch's that old bitch Grace Thorpe's show, I think, right?
No,
And
no, you can't be like that with people, man. You can't just talk
dude,
about.
I known all these people. I interacted. I spoke to them on
Hold on, because Dirty is official. If anybody
Snowman
was
take
even-
over.
If anybody was even contemplating about sending us any kind of gifts in a monetary fashion, it's over with now.
That's not necessarily the case, but we'll continue.
That's why I'm asking Simon. It's like you gotta be a real misogynistic machismo fucking man. That's what I'm saying. It's like a very misogynist stream. I'm just beginning over here. You haven't heard you haven't heard the worst yet. Especially on on channels like these. And I have interacted she actually told me that she loves to hate me because they always spurg out whenever I'm typing some stupid shit in the chat or trolling them. It's like,
look, bro, I'm speaking to you like you're sat in my living room. I don't understand what the hell you're talking about, to be honest.
dude, yeah, it's so.
Are they
it's
all
like,
Are they all from the other place? Are they all from the UK? Are they all got accents?
No, they're Americans. Only Simon's from.
You guys
UK.
sound childish, bro. You sound like teenagers. I don't understand like what you're talking about.
No, look, I would say, look, I haven't, whatever it is, I'll say that too. I'm not talking to you like I would. Oh, if you're sitting in front of my, like, yeah, I would talk to you just like that if I would see you too. It's like, Simon, look,
but for real, how old are you?
I'm between 25 and 60.
All right.
Well, that's a really.
And another thing is, it's like, I'm an American. No.
Right,
Listen, I know you're in the UK, but I'm an American. I'm always from. I would just to point out. I mean, even if we're sitting in a living
Daredevil
room,
Evel Knievel tops our breaking news
Even if
today. He
we're-
says that his time in jail has cut so deeply into his earning capacity that he's down to his last yacht. In a letter to his press agent, Knievel says he had 16 boats at this time last year, and 3 of them were yachts. The letter states that Knievel has only 2 houses left and that he's had to sell all but the largest of his jeweled rings. The daredevil is to be freed next Wednesday after serving a 6-month jail term for beating a television executive.
Or doing what for a TV executive?
Evil Knievel.
What did he do?
Guys,
I thought he was already dead.
This is like that purple moment. Like, let's be real. Why are you putting this up, bro?
No, I'm asking you because this is an actually toxic space, especially. So that's why I'm asking you to explain
Yeah, you
yourself.
want to know why I put it up? Because I was tired of listening to you two yap.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good news.
I mean, honestly, and I think everybody else was too. They needed a break from all
Yeah.
this
We all can get that.
I'll stop.
We
if
all
you guys
can draw
want.
an accent.
I didn't provoke it. That's not why I came up here.
You're president.
I know. I did. I did.
Wait. Check this out. Simon, go ahead, man. I like Simon. Simon,
Dude, we can't be friends no more. I'm leaving. Dirty Snow is over.
Hold on, no. Simon gonna tell me if you circumcised or not, because I don't know if you.
What's over?
I mean, look, Simon is cool with me. I was just like, I mean,
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with nobody.
Yeah, I got no problem with you too, but I'm like, it's like
I find your questions intriguing, which is
well, I'm just Simon.
I hate baby boomers too, man. My hate for baby boomers is righteous, just like yours. I wish they all would just stop breathing at the same time, but they can't even do that right.
Hey, Angerman. Hey, Showman. Is he African or African?
Who?
Who's talking with the accent?
Oh, he's African.
African.
Oh, you think I'm African?
No,
I don't know. I mean,
African.
Is that what you know? Is that what you know?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Do you know where
No,
St.
100%.
Lucia is?
Huh?
Do you know where St. Lucia is?
I can't even understand what it is you just vomited out of your mouth.
St. Lucia. It's one of the islands.
St. Lucia, man. That's where all the hookers are. But the girls
Sir,
come
I'm fucking poor white trash, dude. I'm lucky that I saw Out of the Trailer Park.
St. Lucia.
Exactly. So,
That's what
you know,
girls
as I
go.
said,
Hey,
I'm not,
but see,
I'm not,
the difference between me and you, Simon, is I actually live in my square. I don't try and pretend that I'm something that I'm not. You see what I'm saying? I know that I'm poor white trash. I know that I came from the trailer park. I know that I'm as ghetto as they come as far as white people go. So I'm not going to sit up here and try and act like I'm
know
some
anything about you like that.
self-indignated fucking person that has all this information and all this wisdom.
I've been remiss.
I ain't gonna claim anything like that.
Hold on, wait.
But what I find is
hold on. Dirty got to say something.
No.
What I find is that like when I speak to people, they have
Simon. Hold on, it's Snowman and Dirty Show.
Oh, Simon, I'm gonna help you out, man, because I've been remiss. I've been letting y'all talk because I was eating chicken and ice cream.
I fucking hate you even more now that
you was.
Is it side breast? Is it like black people know about that shit?
They're good wings.
Yeah, we're not to dissect the chicken.
See, this is why people have a problem with you, Simon. You have that typical fucking British mentality. You don't give a fuck about anybody else.
But he sounds smarter than you, though.
What's the problem with that?
You're an American now.
Smarter. He's not smarter.
What's the problem with that? Well,
no, I thought he sounds.
Come on, man. Quit trying to rape Simon.
I'm not. Trust me. I don't want no part of that. I wouldn't fuck him with your dick, dirty folks. I wouldn't.
That's great.
You guys are too in your emotions, man. You need to.
Who's in their emotions?
Well, spill your shit. What you got to say, bro?
Yeah.
Spill your shit. What you got to say?
Drop something profound on us.
Simon. Yeah, let's drop it, bro.
Give him the floor.
Drop that shit.
Do that. You're asking too much. He can say some stupid shit, but he can't say anything profound. So that's too much for him.
Oh, okay. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Can I talk with Simon if you guys don't mind?
No.
Not really. Just talk, bro. Just talk your shit.
Talk your shit. All right. Go ahead, Simon. Simon says,
"I'm listening."
No, Simon. Let it all out. This is a safe space.
I ain't got shit to me. Oh, you said you want to say shit to me, so go on.
No, but I mean, So look, it's a Dirty and Snowman show, right? So
Yeah, of course. So it could happen another time. It's up to you.
He called you Dirty Snowman too. Really sure it's Dirty Snowman.
I just find that you know, as men, we turn around, we want to try and be masculine and try and prove some sort of shit for some
All right, let's stop there right
reason.
there. Let's stop right there, because if you have say a man has to act masculine, that's fucked up. So check this out. I've been watching this video for like 7 times while y'all was letting Simon say dumb shit. I'm trying to figure out if she has clothes. I need y'all to let me know if she has clothes on or not, because I am super confused.
Which video?
I'm about to show you. It's supposed to be a fart prank, and I get that. But
hold on, before you do, let me show you some white people.
What is a fart prank? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
What's the fart prank? Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she's wearing those nude fucking yoga pants, dude. It would have been better if he would have went up and gave her a cup of soup, dude.
Yo, there's no way in hell I'm making my chick do that shit. No way in hell. She must be on some dopamine, some crack, some shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Now that's Walmart. That's how girls dress in Walmart.
Yo, she must be on something, man. There's no way.
That's how they dress now. That's how they dress now, brother. That's how they dress.
Yo, bro, someone gave birth to her, nigga. Like at the end of the day, like you can't have a lady walking around doing
I'm
that.
sorry, I feel some type of way listening to a Brit African drop the end.
Yeah, Dirty. Pull up some British ratchet. They got some ratchets over there.
I'm not African. Stop that shit. So you need to get your shit in check when you start like looking at people. Like I ain't the peef. I'm not African.
Dude, why are you up here in blackface?
All right, I'm not talking about because you fucking up the show. We losing viewers. All right, so
I'm telling you.
All right, I love you though.
Right?
You retarded, but I like you. Look, I like retarded people though. I'm always trying.
Yeah,
to
but you can only let them have a little bit of time. You got to pat them on the head like a good
I'm
little dog, and then
retarded.
you got to send them on their way.
I like you.
African.
Good. You good. We're gonna bring you back. I'm almost done with my dessert, so I can really handle you. I've been remiss letting you talk freely like a toddler with no adult supervision. But
Dirty. You know everybody loves a nice dumpster fire. You know that, right?
Hey, and shout out to Michael for the $5 cash out.
A lot of black guys try to hit on you.
He says for this filth.
Trying to hit on me.
I mean, it's Atlanta.
That's true. Atlanta. There's all type of guys in here.
But mainly black guys that hit on girls the most.
No, just
You
guys.
haven't seen that?
I don't know.
Maybe you're not their type.
Hey, Snowman, you come to Michigan, I got you, bro. You know this.
No.
Oh, I believe you, man. I believe you. Trust me, man. There's going to be a Indiana, Michigan, Illinois fucking coming together of all of us.
Oh yeah, real shit, real spit, bro.
Ohio. No. How do you skip Ohio, bro?
Because Ohio is, dude. Look, even though
Ohio is kind of like whatever.
I'm going to explain it to you. Even though my Ohio hate for Michigan and Pennsylvania are real, I still will not include Ohio in anything I do in life because Ohio sucks that bad.
Yeah, you're not gonna win any. You're not gonna win any subscribers that way.
No, but it's like
look, the fact that people still live in Ohio means that they're a glutton for punishment. They do the shit to themselves.
Yo, they're losers.
Look, I don't disagree with that. I've been to Cleveland, but
Cleveland was nice.
Look, and look to what you're saying. Even the Browns couldn't win until they moved out of Cleveland. First year in Baltimore Super Bowl. What fucking kind of shit is that? That wasn't the Baltimore fucking Ravens. That was the fucking Cleveland Browns that won the Super Bowl with a different name. All it took was them getting out of Ohio.
Yo, hey, look, I'm from Detroit. Look, we got our guy. He like won a fucking Super Bowl the next fucking day, man.
Oh yeah,
Capper, Matthew, shit, Stafford, fuck. Next fucking year, we get rid of him. Super Bowl. Think about that gangster shit.
First of all, Detroit deserves nothing. You know what though?
You know what? You better stop talking until you stop sucking that chicken meat out of your teeth.
He's still sucking chicken meat. Hey,
Hey man, don't judge my life. All right, so check this out. Here's the thing. This is why
we got the best wings too.
No. Well, all right. So
We
Detroit doesn't have a downtown, and Cleveland does. So,
oh man, we have 35 downtowns. Come to Michigan. It's gonna blow your wig.
and I used to be out there all the time, man. Be riding up Jefferson and shit, going to Belle Isle. Ain't shit up there. That's all downtown. All it is a fucking.
I was on Greenfield today, bro. Grand River.
You know what you find in Michigan? A bunch of fucking Canadians.
Nah, not really.
Nah, we're around. You go.
Nah, Asians sometimes.
Canadians and Muslims taking over everything.
Apparently, they told me that.
Nah, that's all fucking smoke, bro. It's all smoke. That's all smoke.
You go to Three Rivers, Michigan. It's like you went to fucking Iraq.
Oh, you know what though? I went to Grand Rapids, Michigan. It was like it was like I was in a rap video. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Hey, if you go to Goshen, Indiana, man, you'd swear to God you just crossed the border and you landed in Mexico.
I'm telling you, where we go, where we go. It's always where the best places to go. Like, you come to Detroit, hit me up, Snowman. Seriously, it's gonna be like none of this bullshit here, like from these motherfuckers who've never been here.
I'm actually in Michigan about twice a month, dude. Usually I'm up in like Coldwater, Michigan, in the dispensary.
Yeah, I sneak up to Michigan and fuck y'all girls.
Yeah, there's some good ass weed up in this motherfucker, ain't it? Yeah.
Can you believe Ohio
bonus
passed
points.
recreational marijuana before Indiana did?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yo, I forgot who the fuck it was. Shout out to the chat. Who the fuck was it? Yo, I gotta hit you up, bro. One of the guys out there, he got a CDL license and a weed license. He a transporter.
I think I know who you might be talking about.
I remember saying I was gonna call him back. We was gonna do business, but now I can't remember who the fuck it was.
You're talking about Reese. Reese from Philly.
Nah, this dude from Detroit or Grand Rapids.
Is he from Detroit?
No, that's not Reese.
Grand Rapids is like the middle of the city. Like you ain't nowhere near the city of Grand Rapids, man. You're like 4 hours out. Like everyone, Grand Rapids, like
Grand
Detroit.
Grand Rapids is on the east side of Lake Michigan.
It's really nice. Sad. It's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I'm actually hunting right now, man. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, here in a little bit. Hey, dude, here in a little bit, you're gonna see me
nowhere.
Here in a little bit, you'll see me finishing the stream out, going out dumpster diving, doing some white people shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill a deer, but it probably won't happen. But we'll see what happens.
Dumpster diving is Mexican. I seen with the little pickup trucks going through people's alleys.
Nah, dude, this time of year is a very, very lucrative time to go out and dig in dumpsters. I'm telling you. I promise.
Hey, you know what, man? You know, I'm tired of these Rust Belt hoes, bro. I think these Rust Belt bitches got rabies, bro. I need to go to the places they say they get spring water from, but they don't. I need to go in one of those places.
Yeah, them Rust Belt bitches do nothing but give you tetanus.
Yeah.
You hear about this place in Chicago that's like a bathhouse?
Yeah, that's
it's like really nice.
That's dirty.
Is it really? Is it? I heard about this place. It's supposed to be really nice. It's like a couple's place or something, but I don't know about it. Like, sounds a little weird.
I don't know about
he runs a swingers daycare at his house.
I know where the swingers.
Oh, really?
I don't remember.
Oh, you know where that's at? You know where that's at?
Yeah, I know where that's at. I don't know about no bathhouse.
Oh shit!
You know how
apparently apparently you go out there with your lady, you go have a good ass night, shit, like for like $150, $200.
Yeah.
Have a little bath and shit.
I don't know if they got a bath. I never been in. I was driving past one day and just saw people hopping out naked out of Uber. I'm like, where the fuck they going?
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, Greenmore made a good point in the other chat. He said Southern Michigan about to lose a bunch of weed revenue money due to Ohio going recreational, and that's not a lie. That is a 100% fact.
Yeah, well, I can't talk about my personal business, but I can say that over borderlines is a big idea for a lot of people, and now it's not. So good for everybody.
Dude,
I'm just glad I can pay $40 for an ounce of chronic right now. I can't grow it for that. I'll tell you that.
Hey, bro, nobody would have never known who Mike was until you opened your mouth, because I didn't.
$40 for an ounce. Yo, Chicago taxes is incredible, bro. An ounce in Chicago, the taxes is like the same amount as the ounce. Like you have to flat off the street. Dead ass.
Okay, if you guys want to,
now hold on real quick. You guys want to know a loophole into being able to traffic weed and get caught with it by the cops and not get arrested?
What is it?
You got to be a cab driver, and you got to do it in your cab.
Or a pizza delivery guy.
I haven't seen
No, not pizza delivery guy, hit and miss. Cab driver almost always. Because you want to know why? Because if you were to get pulled over and they search your car and find any kind of substance in your vehicle, your said cab, you're not responsible for it, because you can't be responsible for what your passengers bring in and out of that company vehicle.
What about a Uber driver?
Oh well, it's a little sketchy, bro.
But I'm just saying that, and I'm not saying I know this,
but if you
from personal experience,
You had some experience.
You can't go through Michigan because Michigan frisks everybody. Those state troopers in Michigan be on board.
No, but what I'm saying, that they will frisk you. But what I'm saying is, if you're in a cab, you can't be criminally charged for it, because you can't look. They can't hold you responsible for what other people do.
I don't believe you in your white man laws.
Dude, all I'm saying is,
right.
I know it works. I know it works.
No, but you could be a Uber driver. Just download the app, and do a few rides and smuggle your weed.
Fuck that, dude.
I mean,
have you watched?
There's no smuggling. There's no smuggling. There's no smuggling. It's all just like, how can we get it for cheaper?
Yeah, just hide it under your back seat, underneath the seat, like in the back, and there you go.
No. It's all legal here. It's all legal here. You just like take it home.
Yeah.
You do what you want. I have Snowman. You should say, hey, that shit's fucking no go. We don't do that shit here.
I want to do a woman's hustle. I want to traffic underage people. That's what women do.
I do not support nor condone any of the thoughts or thought exercises that are.
All these things are bad. These things are bad.
Yeah, but that's definitely a woman's hustle, though. They always blame men, like, men are trying to steal our body parts.
Yeah.
AKAs, like, yeah.
But there was a Twitch streamer that confessed to all of this. Smuggling drugs. I don't think humans, but like she did so many drug runs, and cops would be like, "Yeah, you're a cute white girl, so hey, it's no problem, I won't do nothing, just give me a number or whatever." There was a Twitch streamer that did that, back in her days or whatever.
Hey, word to the wise, chat. Don't get high with white people. White people put drugs in everything, bro. They pizza gets drugs with tomato sauce, bro.
Damn.
I do make some good chili sauce. Not gonna lie.
Man,
not gonna lie about that.
I make some of the best stuffed manicotti shells you'll ever eat in your life.
Yeah, I mean it is the best.
You think that's oregano? No.
No oregano here.
Hey, dude, I'm gonna tell you what, some of the best weed to use for cooking with is that bricked up fucking Mexican shit that comes over.
Oh, yeah.
In a diesel engine.
Yeah, that's $800 in the Midwest. It's $100.
Yeah, that shit that's like you can go
$800 for a pound.
Yeah, not even that. I think it's like $5.50 a pound now. For that shit,
it's nothing.
And look,
it's
dude, it'll be 4 bricks the size of a pill bottle, man. And when you break that shit open, it'll dry out, or it'll open itself up, and you'll have a Meyer bag full of weed.
Yeah, they got a good compressor. They probably got one compressor. Everybody weed playing with a compressor. Yeah. You know what? All right, I'll take your word for it. That's got seeds in it, man. You can't cook with it.
Well, dude, that's why.
Oh man, no seeds, dude, bro. No seeds.
You got to pick the seeds out, because look, I'm still trying to find a way to turn marijuana seeds into popcorn.
Oh, that can happen. You ever did popcorn? Have you ever tried it accidentally?
But it's never worked out. All I've ever had is seeds.
Oh man!
All I've ever had them do is fucking get real hot and then fucking blow up and fucking hit me in the face.
Popcorn is seriously real. Like, you'd actually put the oil in it if you got lots of seeds and you can do that, but it's like it's not really like something you would sell. It's kind of like something kind of crazy to look at. You're like, wow,
See this.
there's popcorn.
But the bright side is, as long as you don't eat their food, white guys are cool because like they set the you don't need no mollies in their drink, bro. They set it off. Just be there. And she just
See, the thing is white people aren't stingy with their drugs like black folks are, sir.
No. That's not true. Black people are not.
We like to share and make sure everybody is on the same high. That we
Are y'all fucked? Are y'all effed up? Cool.
Black
hey,
people are not stingy with their drugs. They're stingy with their food. They're not stingy with their drugs.
Nah, you're stingy with your fucking blunts too. Keep it real. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Yep.
Dude.
Yep. Unless you're in the club, you're not smoking those blunts.
You pull out that fucking ditch weed for a white dude and save that fucking loud for you and your boys.
No, those are just the pores. No, like regular like people, they're not stingy with the weed or the cocaine. They offer you stuff like, yo, you want to
cocaine.
Look, and when they offer you the cocaine, they offer you the shit they didn't step on and then sell you the shit they stepped all over.
We ain't in the cocaine.
That's why people.
No cocaine. No cocaine. No thanks.
Well, maybe it's different type of friends because I had a few black friends and their shit was good. I'm not gonna confirm and deny it, but it's like it's like it's like I'm not confirming or denying that, but
Woody, I'd be willing to bet there was a clear difference of what they were giving you and what you would get from a Colombian.
Nah, see, you gotta come hang out with me, little cauliflower colonizer. Like you'll get the good shit. They don't know if you the feds or not. I'm telling you, like,
dude, everybody can tell as soon as they see me that I'm not the feds. That's why they let
clearly.
me fucking get
You're a junkie. You're not a fed.
I look like a customer.
I'm gonna tell you who's real free with the Mexicans really free.
Yo, Mexicans and fucking Guyanese are fucking wild. Like Guyanese people, they first of all they look like fucking Indians, right? You can't tell the difference.
It's all in the game, playa. It's all in the game.
Right, and they party for like 3 fucking days, while Mexicans they party till the next fucking morning.
They do too, man. They'll literally pass out in the front yard in a straight line with their shoes in front of their head.
Yeah, but it's like 2 days straight with the exact same song, though. I'm like, how the fuck are they dancing 48 hours, fucking up the parking spots? Like, it's playing the same.
Dude, you know when you start hearing that carnival music, it's about to be a fucking loud ass fucking live weekend for the essays.
Yeah, bunch of short box shaped people just dancing to the same song.
I'm just saying there is a such thing as too much fucking trumpet. There is a such thing.
There is, especially when it's the same.
Too much trumpet.
It's the same fucking song. Like they don't even switch up. Like, no, it's the same.
What are you talking about, dude? That ain't the same song. You just listen to salsa.
Well, oh, go ahead. It's finished, no, man. Then I want to talk about
because you interrupted me and it caused my brain to fucking shut down because I'm high. So carry on, Keki the fucking frog.
Okay, so with Mexicans, right? Like they party till the next fucking morning, and then with the whites, they listen to too much country music, too much fucking simping for my brain, and then it's like the tendencies get inside me. I feel like should I simp, and then the misandry comes back, the misogyny comes back right the next morning, and because after drinking, we'll fucking go to some diner, some shithole diner, like 5 something in the morning, and get home by 6. And with the Guyanese, I fucking passed out, right? And these motherfuckers will still be going till like the next 2 or 3 days. So that's the difference between in my experience, and then the blacks. The few experiences that I did have, it's like distributed experiences that I had with all these different type of groups, because and look, maybe it's my friends, maybe the people that I hang around with, their drugs was on par, second to none. It's like whenever I'm not confirming or denying it.
Dude, all my boomer friends thought they had the best drugs until they met me.
Okay, I mean, yeah, maybe you got some good connections, but I can only talk about what I have.
Dude, I'm one of the few white dudes that can walk into some of the darkest places of America.
Well, you're trailer trash, so it's not the same.
Oh, but trust me, I can too. Me and Angry Man can pretty much walk into anywhere.
Right. Well,
That's
I
a
mean,
fact.
I had a few experiences, but I'm not like a regular, dark ghetto place walkers. I'm not a night walker like you guys. But I'm just
Well,
talking about
I
like.
don't know walk. I don't night walk.
Well, hold on. You realize the most peaceful you will ever see the planet is at night. Seriously. That
Right.
is the most peaceful and the most tranquil you will ever see it. You ought to try it sometime.
No, I do sometimes. I do. It's in my neighborhood too. When I walk outside, I don't hear anything. Most of the doors are opened, which it's a fault at their own part. But because you should keep your doors locked.
So
But
guess
yeah.
what I got my 8-year-old for Christmas this year already?
What?
I got him
Christmas presents.
I got him his first tool set. I also got him a compound bow and a BB gun.
Nice. Okay, so let me ask you, rule for the whites. When do you guys actually start getting real guns for your kids?
When they can buy them themselves.
Yeah, about 5 years old. About 5 years old.
Seriously, I don't, dude. I spend too much money buying my own fucking guns. What makes you think I'm going to buy one for him? He can buy his own shit.
No, I mean, look, whites are the pioneers of fucking, of killing each other and making, weaponry. So, I mean, I'm a fucking Arab, so I don't know when to buy my kids, actual weapons.
5 years old.
My son had his first. Actually, my
5 years old
weapon was a Nerf gun. You start them out with Nerf guns, then you work up to like the Nerf with the ball guns. Those come next because those are more accurate. I forget what they call them, but they're different. They're like the Nerf assault instead of the darts. They're balls. And then from there you go to airsoft. From airsoft you go to pellet guns. From pellet guns now they're on their own and they're buying their own shit.
I'm old school. I started with shotguns.
Well, my son has shot my guns too, but he does. I'm not buying him. I mean, technically, a pellet gun is a real gun because you can go out and you can take a squirrel down with a pellet gun and then fucking skin that motherfucker and put it on the grill and eat it.
Yep. If you kill it, you eat it. That's a rule. You kill it, you eat it. So actually, if you want to kill it, you eat it.
In my house, if you killed it, you had to clean it and then you had to cook it and eat
it. Yeah. If you kill it, you eat it. That's how it goes. I mean, if you want to kill a squirrel, cool. You got to eat it. You got to skin it. You got to do the whole thing. I mean, that's how I was brought up.
You got to get them when they're young, though. You don't want them when they're old and fat.
AC, you're white too?
What's up?
AC, you're white too, or
I'm a strong Polish fighter from Detroit.
Okay.
Oh, you're Polish?
Yep.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, mostly I'm Polish Czech. I'm very proud. Both
Polish
those things.
and Hungarians are fucking more masculine than fucking all of Europe.
I'm 6'1". I'm a bad dude. I'm a good friend of everybody.
I'm Dutch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like all of Europe is cucking out while Polish and fucking Hungarians and Russians are the only some sort of masculinity that's left in all of Europe.
Well, I'll tell you this, my man.
Got mad at the fucking Vikings and the Scottish and the Irish and tried to eradicate.
Yeah, but look at them today. Fucking look at Sweden and Norway today. They're the leading cuck of a country that they can, aside from Canada.
What are you talking about? They're some of the most fucking prosperous nations in the world right now.
I'm not talking about prosperity. I'm talking about the.
Hold on, and not only that. What was it? Norway and Sweden specifically were two of the only countries on the fucking planet that didn't shut down at all and didn't have near any of the problems anyone else did when it came to the COVID shit.
Well, I'm aware of that because they had majority of, I think, because of the young population they had, they didn't want to restrict that on their countries. But another thing is, the gynocentrism is very heavy in those countries. So it's not
around
just
around here. I got a 308. I'm about to pull this shit out tomorrow. Kill a deer.
Oh, you got
So
a
I'll tell you
308,
that.
huh?
Yep,
Nice.
I got my
Running an
308 ready. But
AR-10 platform.
oh man, I'm going to try and pop me a buck. If I don't
I got
pop
a
me a
308,
buck, I'll
but
pop me a doe.
yeah, I got it on the liver action.
Yeah, I just want to get some meat, bro. I'm just out here in the middle of the wilderness right now, just staring out at the stars.
Was Snowman? Okay, question for I think dirty folks might be in the city territories. Both of you guys live in I guess in the rural part of the area. I think Snowman does, right? But what about you, AC?
I live about 10 minutes.
I live actually live very close to Detroit, and then I'm up actually right now trying to kill a deer right now.
Are you up in the UP?
In the will. Yep, I'm
Everybody's
really
up
close
in
to
the UP right now.
Yup.
Hunting deer.
Wait, so
I'm just up here.
Snowman, you live what, about 10 minutes away from the city limits?
Yeah, I'd say I'm probably about 10, 15 minutes right outside the city.
Okay, but do you guys have like forests and lands where you guys could go hunt and stuff?
Yeah, there's all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's amazing.
You
It's
just gotta
amazing.
get permission from the landowner.
You gotta drive. You gotta drive about like an hour and a half, 2 hours away, and you can like kill anything.
Hey, dude, when I was in high school, one of my best friends, Brian Smith, and his brother Jason Smith, and their dad Mike, man, every year in November we would go up to the UP, man, and we'd do a week or weekend. Generally, it was a week up there deer hunting. It was great.
Yeah, because only like few times.
It's not really about
Although I'm gonna
killing a
tell you what,
deer.
dude,
It's not really. It's really not about killing a deer. It's just about having that.
It's about being
open
one
air.
With it's about being one with the world, because there's something different about being out in the woods and in the forest, and just taking it in. It rejuvenates you.
No, I agree because only few times in my life, like I'm not saying I do it on the regular. I skinned a deer with a few of my friends, went camping.
So can
and
we
stuff
get back
like that?
Can we get back to our boomer hate?
Yeah, sure. Well, boomers
This
are.
is where you were cute, dirty folks. Are you running this show today, or is Yakub?
It's Yakub probably. Dirty's probably busy, shit faced on his barbecue.
That's not a jacket you were wearing. That was a skin jacket,
What?
wasn't it? You skinned somebody. That's how you got that jacket that was the same skin tone as you. Are you choking on a chicken wing? Knock once for no, twice for yes.
Call 911
if you're choking on a chicken wing bone right now.
Call 911 if you're choking on chicken.
Probably.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, I made some homemade wings the other day, man. I don't buy wings anymore, man. I make them myself.
Dude, they're so much better, aren't they?
Yeah, because you can use what kind of oil you want, what kind of sauce you want, what kind of fucking seasonings you want. And I like my wings deep fried the way they're supposed to be.
I'm gonna send you some. I'm gonna send you some hot sauce, homie. You got to hit me out in the email, and I will send you some hot sauce coming out. It's gonna be it's gonna be the zip.
That's something that me and my son do together. We now try the hottest shit we can find and see which one of us fucking cry first.
I got 4 gallons right now going right now. 4 gallons.
Hey man,
no.
Let me ask you this:
No.
You guys
It's actually 20 gallons. It's actually 20 gallons. But we're doing 4 gallons per.
AC, do you guys make any jerky out of that meat that you guys get when you're hunting?
We will, and if
that
we
I
do,
would actually be interested in.
Yeah. If
because I don't have anybody over here anymore.
Yeah, if and when we get one, I just got here tonight. I'm out here in the wilderness, like doing this with you guys, like about to kill a motherfucking something the next 3 days. If I don't,
would you camping out there?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere, bro. I'm in the middle of Michigan.
So I'm assuming this is a place you go a lot, so you probably got blinds and stands already set out.
Oh yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
then you got
Oh,
home
yeah.
base when you're out there. That you go back
Yeah,
to every night.
we got home base. We got one coming in. We got a buck coming in
You guys
about
got a couple
6
4 wheelers
o'clock.
out there that you guys used to get around on too.
No, nothing too fancy, man. We're old school as fuck. No, we take a boat across the river, and then that's how we do our thing.
Gotcha.
We float. We float. I can't tell you where I'm at. I'll take you here one day. This is gonna be a great podcasting place.
I'm surprised you guys get a
it's a
signal up in the UP.
Oh man, it's a secret spot. It's a secret spot. It's a secret spot for sure. For sure, dude. It's so cool up here. I'm actually ready for the weekend because we're about to see some meteorites and whatnot. I'm ready for the astral stars.
Is there a meteor
I'm ready
shower
for the
this year?
fun. Yup, Saturday.
Saturday? What time?
In the middle of the night, of course, like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Like we're supposed to see some shit. It is what it is. Hey, check the star map based on where you're at. Everyone is a little different.
Next year,
But-
the solar eclipse that's going through Indiana next summer. You know what I'm talking about, sir? AC?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know the solar eclipse that goes through Indiana next year, right?
No, I
The
didn't
one-
hear about that.
Yeah, this is the one that they've been talking about since the last solar eclipse we had. Because this one, the path of totality, my house is actually in the path of totality.
Man, there's some been bad ass like moon sun photos in the last couple of years. I'm just saying, like,
let me ask you this: did you see this year when it was like about? I think I want to say it was around springtime, between the middle. It was like right in the middle of spring, beginning of summer, when we had that lunar eclipse. And the lunar eclipse actually happened right around what we would call dawn, because it was around 6:05 or something like that.
Yup.
The wildest thing that happened, okay, that I couldn't explain. All right, I'm literally sitting here watching what is supposed to be a lunar eclipse. All right, where the moon is completely shadowed out by the supposed shadow of the sun, or the shadow of the earth from the sun. Okay, but while I see the eclipse happening on the moon, all right, I see the sun rising in the horizon on the background behind me. How the fuck does that work?
Dude, our planet is alien. That's all I can say. Take pictures as much as you can.
Bro, since you're out in the wilderness right now, can you see the moon at all?
No,
what happened
we have a crescent moon tonight, and it's cloud covered.
Okay, so
but I'm
if it's
expecting.
Not, listen to me. I want you to watch something. If it's not cloud covered later or tomorrow, since you got a crescent moon and it's easier to see, watch the moon as it starts to come up over the horizon at the beginning of the night, and watch it as it travels across the sky. And watch and tell me if it doesn't roll across the sky like a fucking wheel now.
No, it's big. It rolls down. It rolls down like really like low.
No, you're not
like
catching,
really like.
Sir, you're not catching what I'm saying. Okay, the moon.
Go ahead.
Hold on a second. I'll turn my camera on so you can actually get a visual of what it is I'm trying to share with you. Hold on.
There we go.
No, wrong one. It's this one. Choo. You see me now. Okay. Now let's pretend that. Granted, this isn't the shape of the moon, okay, but let's pretend that this snus can is the moon, all right? And when the moon comes up over the horizon, it starts like this, and as it goes and travels across the sky, the moon stays fixed. It's supposed to stay fixed and in the same position.
No.
It's never supposed to move or deviate one way or the other.
Right.
That's how they were able to use the moon as a navigational tool, because in the northern hemisphere, the moon would be this way. When you get to the equator, it's sideways, and when you get to the southern hemisphere, it's upside down. That's how they use it as a navigational tool. Well, now what the moon is doing as it comes up is it's starting like this, and it's actually turning and rolling across the sky.
No way.
Yes, dude. I shit you not. It'll start, dude. I watched it one night. Start at a 15-degree angle this way as it started rising, and by the time it ended, it was at a 15-degree angle that way.
No way.
Yeah, that's like a fucking between a 35 and 40-degree deviation within
That's not
8-hour
normal.
period.
That's not normal. That's not
That's
normal.
not normal at all. It's not supposed
That's
to
not
do that.
normal.
It's
No,
not supposed to do
no.
that, dude.
I actually have a Stargazer app that actually like can find the planets pretty quick. It's pretty like it's spot on. Like star.
And while it's doing that, if you've noticed, it bounces so erratically between the southern and northern hemisphere now in the sky.
Yup, I believe that. Yup.
Dude, I've been watching the moon, and the moon's doing some weird shit. Some really weird shit. Not to mention, can you explain to me how, okay, so they say that the moon phase is somehow due to how the sun and the earth are positioned to where it's the sun and the earth working together to actually phase out the moon, right?
Yup. That's a fact. Yup.
So can you explain to me when the sun is up in the sky at the same time the moon is up in the sky, you literally see them right across the fucking sky from each other. All right. How is it you can see a half moon sitting right across the sky from a sun with nothing, blocking it? What's causing it to phase?
Very interesting question you got there. Yeah, I mean, everything that happened, it looks like the Matrix. I don't know. We just look at it like it's a normal astrophysic experience.
I'm not a theologian or anything, but I will say this. It did say in the Bible that, there will be signs and evidence in the sky. And that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, I will say this. Being up here, it's pure. Seeing,
You guys get some of the northern lights sometimes too up there, don't you?
Yep. Yeah, I just was about to say that. The Aurora Borealis, Saturday. I expect to see them. Right now,
What the fuck just happened? Everybody's dropping. Dirty, are you with us? Hello? All right, then. I don't know what to talk about because everybody dropped. And I don't know what Dirty's doing. So I will sit here silently until somebody gets back. This is crazy. Hello?
Everybody.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, man. I had to take a bathroom break while you guys were talking. I can't eat ice cream on top of chicken, apparently.
Yeah, dude, everybody fell off. It was weird. Like one after another. Ping, ping, ping.
Man, hold on. I hunt. Wait. I hunt both places, bro. I hunt in the woods. Here's the thing, bro. I don't really like city people. I like the city, but I don't really like city people. If that makes sense.
I'm back.
Well, there's two different. It
That's
depends
funny.
on what you're talking about because there's city people and then there's people that live in the city.
Yeah, I don't like the people. That live
Yup. I kind of live in the city. I kind of live in the country.
But I could see Dirty folks going out in the woods. He wouldn't go out in the woods with a bunch of white guys he just met.
Oh hell no! I wouldn't go in the city with a bunch of white guys. I just met. I would go in the woods. And
He would reluctant. I think he would even reluctantly go in the woods with me, and I think that's still a hit and miss at this point.
I would. I'm telling you, I would go out there and be a chicken farmer and have my little slave plantation. You don't even see it. You just walk through a bunch of trees and there's a grove with just a bunch of naked chicks and and 11-year-old kids building houses.
Oh man, you know what? You do some farming, bro. Try it out.
I swear to
do
God,
it.
but you know what it sounded like you just described, dirty folks?
What?
Fucking Walnut Grove. Walnut Grove.
You can look me up, bro. I'm like, I don't hide,
dude,
bro.
none of you guys know what Walnut Grove is.
Nah.
It's the town that the fucking Ingalls lived in Little House of the Prairie.
Oh yeah, something like that. Oh, by the way, Smog, man, shout out to you for the $5 cash app. For
Oh shit! I just saw I got one too. Appreciate.
I forgot what you said though. There's something about you white trash people.
Yeah, we
white trash people.
There's something about you trash people. Oh, he say for the filthy simp panel.
Yeah, I got that. I got that one, and then I got another one that says bag of 10-pointer foo. See, I don't even give a fuck about how many horns, how big a deer's rack is. I'm going hunting for the meat.
Actually, you know, it's a doe permit too. So if it's brown,
the meat's better.
We call it brown. It's down, so we're good.
Hold on, matter of fact, hold on. See, you got me fucked up. I'm an officer and a gentleman, bro. I do all type of things. I'm an eclectic guy, bro. I be everywhere. Hold on, I got one right. Yo, what's going on, man? Check this out. First of all, I want to let y'all know that Nasha Outdoor Fresh Deodorant really works, man. I ain't got bit by a mosquito since. All right, so check this out. This is what life is right now, man. I killed a pheasant because I'm a gangster like that, and I added some baked beans. I mean, some kidney beans and some green beans. So you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying. And some Doritos. Do some Doritos in there. That's one of them things that I had in the convict cooking handbook. I was on support convict cooking magazine. All right, over here we got the hut. This is the tent. There's somebody in there, but they bullshit. They said they was gonna come out here and do the zombie apocalypse. They ain't ready for the zombie apocalypse, man. They gotta go. You know what I'm saying? We living off of Canada Dry and bottled water.
He's a frolicker and a gyrator.
The fuck type of commercial break was that? Hey, so no, we had wait. So we came out. I'm just showing y'all. I be out in these forests. Son.
Was it Halloween when you guys went camping?
Nah, man. No.
Then why the fuck were you dressed up like a fucking ghetto Icky Woods?
I'm no goddamn ghetto Icky Woods. I'm a goddamn gangster killing pheasants.
And look, he is proof that you can take the fucking guy out of the ghetto, but he's taking the prison right to the woods.
Yo.
And I came with an IG model. See, I came prepared.
No, you didn't. You came with a fucking broke down Keisha.
Broke down Keisha IG model, same shit.
Tomato, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, he wanted to refute that, but he couldn't.
I just didn't care to, because you know she get on my nerves right after that. So I ain't taking up for her.
Well, that's because what you cooked her didn't cost $200, dirty folks. It cost $10. It was probably about $14 worth of commissary food.
Something like that.
I'll be poor.
Did you bring the cheese whiz and the Hormel chili too? Add that shit to it.
No, I had no Hormel chili. I just told you, man. I had green beans and Doritos. The Doritos was the seasoning.
Well, look, dude, I started hearing AAVE and my brain shut off.
Yeah, ramen noodles and shit.
Actually, the other night, dude, I made a tuna break for dinner. What'd you say you had? Doritos and what?
I put some green beans and some Doritos for seasoning. You know, I made it like a little stew.
Okay.
You know, I did the same damn thing. I did green beans. I made a chili. I made green beans chili.
I'll be right back.
No, and then after that, we went and stole a paddle boat because you know it's not we treated the whole camping trip like San Andreas, you know.
Stole it all out.
Yeah, you know, you got to make it exciting. You got to make your trip your trip. You got to own it, you know.
I'm out here in the winds, dude. I can hear the tree winds. I'm out here to hear the tree winds, man. It's fucking wild out here.
I couldn't be like that. Well, I was that deep in the woods, but I couldn't like live out there because I watched too many videos.
Hell no, I ain't gonna live out here, man. It's like one time a year, man.
Yeah, I've seen
Fuck no.
too many videos of deer running through people's houses. I don't feel safe.
Heck no, man. Tomorrow I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna draw up some shit. I got my little sketch pad. I'm gonna draw up some shit. If I see something, I'll kill it. But I'll tell you what, I'll probably just take a nap and just draw up some shit for the farm, bro. That's the reality, bro. That's what I'm doing, man. All I care about is my farm.
That's what's up, man. So I'm trying to get these guys to tribe up, man. I'm trying to show them, you know what I'm saying, how you go out there in the middle of nowhere and make it something, and you know what I'm saying, have a bunch of naked chicks, you know what I'm saying, doing exercises outside, you know, or you get that money.
Dude, this is different. This is like take your brain off. Like take your brain and like literally like check it and like come back as a normal person. That's all I can say.
I give you that. I give you that.
Fucking this is a wild time, man. We're doing people like going through some shit. I went through some shit just to get out here. It's like you gotta deal with some shit. Guess what? Let's call it reality. You just gotta deal with it. You just gotta go with it. And good friends are gonna come together. You know what I mean? Good friends are gonna come together with all this fucking horrible stuff that's going on. I got great feelings with all this. It's like, they want to tell us like we ain't right. You ain't thinking right. Hey, guess what? It's our thoughts.
Hey, this
And they're right.
It's a mushroom conversation right here. I ain't even high. I ain't even drunk. Now I think about it, I ain't getting no tequila today or nothing.
Yeah, I'm just sitting out here in the woods, bro. In the dark. I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark. A mountain lion could kill me right now. But like I'm chilling out here.
Hey, that'd be crazy.
Anyway,
that'd be crazy.
Yep.
Got mountain lions out there? That'd be crazy, yo. Go pet one. Go pet a mountain lion.
Nah, I'm gonna go kill a motherfucking deer tomorrow if I see one. But like in between now and then, it's all good, dude. I love it. It's like it's freedom. You can't talk about how free you feel, dude. It's like,
yo, this is like Bill and Ted.
You can smell fucking good ass, like, yeah. That's what it's supposed to smell like. That's what air is supposed to smell like. Clean.
It's like Bill and
It's not
Ted's
supposed to have a smell.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This is crazy.
I would love to take all you motherfuckers up here in my private spot over here. Fucking amazing.
Now, dude, we'd have to get to know each other a little better before I let you take me up in the middle of nowhere where I don't know where I'm going.
It's okay. It won't take long. I'm on the map. I'm on the map. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just
Come to a bonfire. You know what's up.
No, I'm just saying, dude. I grew up watching a bunch of scary movies that started with a white guy meeting a white guy he never met and going deep into the forest and never coming back.
We joke about it all the time. We joke about it all the time. We're like,
sir, one of the worst horror films ever created is built on that premises, Deliverance.
No, the best part is no. The best part is we're like, this is how all the horror movies start. We're like, yes, let's go.
Yeah, all the horror movies start like that. Friday the 13th, all of them. Even I Spit on Your Grave, the one where she chopped off weenies. That started off.
So get this one. I'm building like raised beds. Raised beds are like kind of like look like a coffin, right? So I got this whole fucking short movie I want to do about like throwing people in the fucking raised beds, and the people at the farmers markets are like, "You make the best, delicious vegetables I've ever tasted in my entire life." I'm like, "Oh yeah, human."
Where are you finding these crackers?
It's true story. Funny as hell.
Oh, that's some good food.
Man, you come over to Detroit, man. Get you soul food. Get you all the good food. Wings.
I believe you. I mean, be honest with you, though, the chances of me ever going to Detroit, pretty slim.
Well, if you know me, it's worth a shot. I'm right off the fucking highway there from the airport. I'm planning on fucking doing a big podcast. Angry Man don't know about this shit, but I'll tell you what, it's gonna be the biggest one yet. We're already doing one in Detroit. We're already doing one. CYPT 313. That shit's fucking already fucking got like we got shit going on, man.
Yeah, you guys got Anton Daniels up in Detroit.
Bro, we got Trick Chick. He's our client. He's our bro. He's like the dude. Like I just like we haven't done the fucking show yet.
Dirty, is Anton like part owner of Lapeef or some shit?
I have no idea who has beef with who.
That isn't what I said. I was addressing that question to Dirty Folk.
He was part of the people. Then he messed up the show and quit. And took all their fans.
So JR runs Lapeef solely by himself.
He got a team of a cuckold dude.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Like lead attorney and shit.
Yeah, you guys should check me out. If you ever want to come to Detroit, CYPT. It's CYPT 313.
Why does it sound like he's trying to flex like he's from 8 Mile?
Well, because we are.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I'm sitting here trying to eat my Oreo of waffles.
Because we are. Because we are.
Interracial sex going on, trying to eat an Oreo. That's crazy.
Hey, you know, us racists got to keep racism alive.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. You won't believe it unless you see it.
How long we been on? 3.5 hours, almost 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm about to shut it down, man.
Yeah.
Gratitude.
All right, I'm out too.
The gratitude was small. Yeah, I'm my stomach messed up, man. I shouldn't have eat jerk chicken with ice cream. I should have picked battle.
Dude,
Hey,
that's
check
a
us
bad
out.
combination.
CYPT. Hey, check us out. CYPT 313. And I would love to have you guys on that channel.
Gotcha.
Right on.
Check that shit out. That's my side channel. That's what we're doing. We got a little theme song and shit.
Excuse me. You do?
Oh yeah.
Right on, right on.
I'm just scared.
This motherfucker
What's
smacking
tomorrow?
fucking wank.
What's the topic for Unfiltered Truth tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't watch those shows.
I know you always come on at the end for the last 3 or 4 hours of it.
I don't really go to Unfiltered Truth because it's too churchy for me. It's like too sanctified. They don't want me to curse. They respect women.
What the fuck are you talking about? I let you. Are you stupid?
No, I thought you meant the Unfiltered Truth channel.
No, I'm talking about the Unfiltered Truth podcast.
Oh, you talking about your show? I don't know. We're just gonna freestyle it. We're gonna bring some strippers and cocaine.
No. Well, the Unfiltered Truth, we always have a topic because we ask everyone that comes up their opinion. We always bring it back up. Remember, it always comes back full circle.
I was just gonna strippers and cocaine, man.
Well, I'm gonna check you guys out, yo. I'm out here in the woods and shit. So you guys have been great comrades and whatnot.
Hey, I'm about to be in traffic here before long myself.
Stay trippy, my friend. Stay trippy.
Dirty
So,
folks, I'll
I'm
be
out
late
too.
next time. Goddamn.
So I'm out too.
What's going on?
I wasn't late. I was a little bit late, but you know.
All right, y'all have a good night. It's been great as usual. Fucking awesome. Thank you so much. You guys been great. It's been a good panel.
Hey, what's up, Groomin'? Yeah.
I'm out of here. So y'all have a great night, y'all.
Yeah, take it easy. Grooming, I'll drop the link real quick. That way you can hop up if you want. He's
yeah.
Grooming is another white boy, dirty folks. You'll like him.
Yeah, check out Papa Sonny, y'all. Have a good night.
I thought you were leaving already. You're still here talking?
I'm out of it. Oh, I'm still talking. Peace.
Peace.
I'm such an asshole, ain't I?
What's poppin', Small? How you feeling, baby? You today's the sponsor of the show today, man.
Yeah, really, goddamn.
You sponsor both shows, sir. Kudos to you.
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to pay the cost to be the boss. You know what I mean?
And it's nice to see that there's actually some really good mixed people out there.
Yeah, well, except for that panel earlier, I was like, Jesus Christ,
that was a
simp
fucking,
energy is just
dude. That was a cluster
oozing out their ears. Holy Christ! I couldn't
dude, I was
handle
about
it.
ready to drop myself.
I was like, I don't know how much more I could take of this. I'm not gonna be like.
Well,
I'm
look,
gonna handle it.
Look, what we need to do, dirty folks, is we need to start writing down YouTube handles of people that come up on the show, and when they come up, we see the numbers drop.
Well, you got to know right away. Holy shit, that dude is simping hard. Because
no, because actually next week we'll be running it through my StreamYard. So if I don't let you up there, I won't let you up.
Right, exactly. Like he said earlier in the stream. Because
dude,
it literally went from 0 to 100 simp level, like
yesterday.
A snap of a finger. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was like Keisha was sitting out in the fucking chat listening to a white dude and a black dude have a decent conversation. Said, "Fuck that, we can't have this. Got to derail this conversation."
And it was over.
Simon,
and you know what's wild though? It was like God took over and just got rid of them, just like that. They all dropped.
That was crazy too. And I was left there with my dick in my hand while Dirty Folks was dropping the kids off at the pool.
no cap though. I was like, holy shit, something's gonna give.
Yo, that was crazy. Hey, but you know what though? I learned a lot. No, I didn't. I didn't learn shit.
No, you didn't, because you weren't even listening to the stream while you was on the shit, or you was watching someone else's shit. Keep it real.
I wasn't even watching. I was playing Candy Crush. I was sitting there playing Candy Crush. I was like, yo, meditate.
Dude, you're fucking gay.
Hey, first of all, man,
my mom plays Candy Crush. No cap.
Candy Crush is awesome, man. That's how you get the chicks. Chicks be like, oh my god, you play Candy Crush.
And here again, yet again, you're proving my point about the difference between poor white people and poor black people.
No, man, that had nothing to do with nothing, bro. That's
everything, dude. Every decision you make always goes back to chicks.
I'm just saying, y'all want he the one said his mama played. I was like, yeah, we got something in common. You got to find that middle ground.
He said his mama. You said chicks. That means ass. Someone else's ass that you can plug.
Hey, if they over 20, they somebody mama.
Right.
Or somebody's daughter.
Look at these single moms out there. They're all somebody's mama these days. God damn it. The single mother rate is like 50% in America nowadays. Okay, everybody is somebody.
I'm telling you, man. When brothers actually stop giving a fuck about box, Because see that's what I
Because even the
I
white
don't
people now
see right now. No, because hold on, I have a theory
hardcore.
that I want to share. Right now, brothers themselves, they actually have the power to change culture.
100%.
Simply because culture revolves around them. They are the
100%.
ones that are dictating it right now.
100%.
And that's why we have a bunch of dumbass morons who can't string together a fucking coherent sentence and chase nothing but ratchet ass pussy all day long that's going to give them a venereal disease. If you older cats would actually stand up on your square and say, fuck all these hoes until they want to act right, you could do away.
What they got to do with small? What they got to do with small mama? Small mama probably a sweet lady. She play kids.
Don't
Well,
you
she
go?
crazy as hell,
See,
but,
there
you
you go doing a typical fucking lefty thing, moving the goalpost over to someone
No,
else.
she crazy as hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She wild as fuck. She's out of her mind, absolutely insane. I can't stand the lady, but I still love her.
See, now the energy's getting back to where it needs to be on this podcast.
She is still a woman at the end of the day. I love my mother, but she is still a woman, and you just have to understand that.
Has she spent half of your life or the vast majority of it trying to fucking destroy and ruin every plan you ever had?
No, just control every bit of it in detail.
No, so basically what I just said, yeah, she's a woman.
She's a woman, you know what I mean? She's just built for that shit.
Because real men, we don't give a fuck what other men are
I don't
doing.
give a rat's
As long as they
ass what
leave us
anybody
the
else
fuck
does.
alone.
Right. Fuck them.
As long as what you're doing doesn't fucking encroach on what I'm doing and it doesn't cause
Right, as
what I'm
long as
doing to
you ain't
fucking
hurting my
be.
money, I don't care. I'm not gonna
Right.
hurt your money.
We need to start a national campaign to do away with the 9th, actually the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, the 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27th Amendment.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know 15 through 18 or 20 through 26. I just know.
I'll tell you right now. You
I know
gotta know the 19th.
10 through
Jesus.
14, and then I know the 19th because it's the dumbest one. Man.
That's the one that destroyed us, the 19th. Oh my God.
Look, women made the only constitutional amendment that ever got ratified.
Well, not just that. Think about this, Dirty. Women are the only fucking people in America that in order for them to be okay with legislation being passed, it has to be specific to them.
And it has to fit their fifis. If their fifis are not satisfied, then they don't give a fucking shit about it. It's garbage.
This is how you know America is fucking over. When Congress is more worried about making sure that there's a bill to protect women's hair than there is a bill to protect America's borders.
I'm not gonna lie. I one time, I even heard. There's
because look, I'm gonna lay it down to you like this. All right. They make the argument that in the workplace that they're not allowed to have their hair however they want. Well, welcome to being a man. That's what you asked for, because men aren't allowed to wear their hair or their face the way they want in a professional work setting.
In my jobs right now, if I were to grow my hair or beard out the way I want, they would fire me on the spot. They don't give a cocksucking shit how good I do.
Why should they be any? What? This is why you can't trust a woman with her clothes on, as Dirty Folk says. Because they fucking are they are a walking, talking contradiction.
Hypocritical as fuck.
Until they find a good man that can steer them down the right path.
Well, they don't have any. I mean, today's
women under
the age of 40 are all
the vast majority of women today ain't worth putting that much time and effort into anyhow.
Well, no.
So that's why you don't find men doing that. Not to mention, you got a bunch of fucking men today that were raised by a bunch of women that didn't have no daddies in their life either.
Doing it. The ones that were raised by women are the ones that are simping for these worthless whores, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see men with any self-respect doing that. You only see the simps doing
There's
it.
only one woman.
Respectfully,
there's only one woman that I simp for, and I do that very rarely, and that is my wife.
Exactly, though, but that's the way it should be. But today they teach men to simp for every woman that they cross, which is ludicrous.
And that's coming
What
out
you
of
get
and
from
that's co-
those
that and sir,
worthless
that's
fucking
coming out of pop
whores.
culture that is controlled by black men.
That's just controlled by Jewish men. But all right, I'll give
No,
you
sir. But it may okay. You're right. It's
Well,
controlled by
that's
Jewish
true,
men, but
but
it's
driven
influenced
by.
by black male culture.
Right.
I'll
Right.
give that.
Paid for by the tiny hats, but certainly driven by.
No, influenced by the black
Right.
male
Influenced.
culture,
Right.
but driven by the black female culture.
Well, yeah.
That's
That's right.
also true.
Keisha's always got control at the end of the day.
No, what
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
saying, dude, there's a weird. Once you finally look, I've
You
been
got
bouncing
control of the
around.
children.
Well, hold on, I've been bouncing around in between these white and black spaces on YouTube for almost 3.5, 4 years now. All right, and I have a very, very look. There is a really weird fucking web being woven right now in America.
That's an understatement.
Very weird web, because you have a group of people that believe they have no power to influence or change anything. All right, that are actually influencing and changing things
every day.
All right,
the minute.
All right,
but they're being misled by the very people that claim they aren't oppressing them.
Exactly.
All right.
Well said.
No, but I'm fully aware of that, and and the paradigm will be made. Guys are slow to realize who their real enemy is.
That's very true. Oh man.
So
it's the kids. Fuck them kids. That's your enemy.
Right.
Just fuck them kids on general principle. Just they're not even my kids anyway.
That's what tomorrow's topic is. Fuck them kids.
Right though, like because they are driving them to hate the generation that basically made them.
Yeah, and that started with the boomers, because the boomers are so horrible, and then it came down to Gen X because
100%.
Only the boomers will write laws to put their kids in prison for doing the exact same thing to their own kids that the boomers did to their kids.
Destroy their own next generation and the generation after.
Yeah, you're white, aren't you, Smog?
Yeah.
You can tell.
I'm the
your white privilege is fucking pouring out of your pores right now.
Of course, we're the black people of the white people.
That's crazy, because heterosexual black men are the white people of black people. See, that's what I'm saying.
Isn't that, but for real, that's why I'm telling you. That's why it makes sense and it works.
See, here's the thing.
It's like Snowman just said. It's so fucking intricate and interwoven. It's fucking insane.
But you know what? It's simple though. Like if you take one step backwards. So, like,
that's what I had to do. I had to look at it from outside the box. I couldn't be in the box anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can't, because if you do, you just come up with bullshit. You come up with answers that don't make sense.
Well, and that's why I was able to find the answer. The answer's in people like Dirty Folks.
Exactly.
He can actually, because he's aware of the fact that he influences culture, he could actually put a bug in the ear to actually help really change culture. Let's make manhood great again.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I'm cool enough to make that happen.
Because they don't have what they used to have, which was a structured system where they used to have things like gentlemen's clubs and other type of organizations that allowed men to get together from all walks of life to get shit done.
He's white, Dirty
They
Folks. You got to tell him to shut
destroyed
the fuck up and let you speak. Otherwise, he'll just keep going.
Here's the thing with the whole gentleman's club thing. And I'm not knocking it. You can say the same thing about Boy Scouts. They're like girls and Boy Scouts.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I get that. Yeah.
There's no place where men put their foot down and was like, I don't want girls here. Like, I like girls in the kitchen or the bedroom. I don't like girls outside. Like, once you get to the porch, I don't like you anymore. It's just
you gotta stay in the kitchen. I feel like
It depends on what time of day it is. It really depends on what time of day. If it's night, we can go all over the property as long as you're naked.
She still can't go on the porch. She got to go backyard. She still can't be on the
Right,
porch.
like she's got to be within the fence. Like I don't want
Yeah.
That's why you put your
her,
porch in the
like-
back. That's why you solve you kill two birds with one stone, and you put the porch in the backyard.
That's
Right.
country. That's just see that's what it. Because once you take a step back, and I had to take a step back. Once you take a step back, you realize that liberal women are the problem of all of America.
Oh God, they really
That's a
are.
fact. Liberal women are in bed with boomers, who are in bed with the small hats, who are in bed with the elitists.
See, but here's the thing, though. You can't say boomers and liberal women like liberal, because boomers are liberal women. Just, I mean, they all wore panties.
I know.
Like they
I know this, but
10% that are not, but it's like 90% that are. It's too much.
They like horrible, bro. They like a horrible generation. And what happened was, since they all hated their sons and they made their daughters single mothers, so like,
ironic.
And they do it like they'll fund their daughters to keep them single mothers. Like, you don't need that man. Daddy will take care of you at 30 and pay your bill. And because
They take advantage of the fact that men have been shit on through the system through that child's entire life, and they know
That,
they can
no, sir, no, that ain't what they
with
take
them.
it. That no, wait. That isn't
And
what
then
they take
later
advantage.
when they
Sir,
realize when they grow up-
sir. That is not what they take advantage of. They take advantage of the fact that men don't require constant recognition and validation.
Well,
they just
that
continue
too,
on with
yeah.
life. And men allow things
Kinda
to
goes hand
continue
in
to go on as long as it doesn't affect them personally. Now it's gotten to the point
Right.
to where we just can't sit and brush shit under the table anymore.
Right, because now it's just blatantly in our face, a slap in the face now.
Because let's keep it real. The most real men, the only thing that it takes to make them happy is for them to have money in the bank, the bills paid, dinner on the table when they
Dinner
get
on the
home,
table.
and for everyone to leave them the fuck alone and not talk to them and give them silence until they're ready to be spoken to.
Right.
That's it.
Right. And meanwhile, the same exact women have a 8-mile long list of bullshit that you've gotta abide by and or qualify for.
But you know what? They have a list, but you're not supposed to read the list. They can't read, so why are you reading the list?
Well, we're not reading the list. Let's be clear about that.
You
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's where things kind of fall apart with society, is because they have now taught women to have that list. So there is literally no chance
Here's my
that
problem.
any of them are going to find a realistic person that's going to qualify for all those. And that's the designed plan.
Okay, to an extent, I'll give you that. But the real problem, at least to me, the real problem is they didn't even make up the list.
Oh, I don't think they did. No, they let them come up with a list on their own. That's
No, they didn't even let them come up with it. What they're literally doing is they're stealing and enacting someone else's plan.
Yeah,
and taking on the responsibility as if they are the ones that created it.
Yeah,
all right, I can get that. I can buy that.
Yeah, they're stealing somebody else's list.
Because you got to remember, these fucking liberal women, at the end of the day, I am woman, hear me roar. Fuck, man, we don't need them. That's how you end up with. That's how you end up with people like Princella, the queer maker.
Queer maker is hilarious.
Right.
That's crazy description. Yeah, I mean, women's current list, and I told somebody this earlier. I said, yo, women's current list came from Kevin Samuels. Women didn't give a fuck about height or if you were 6 figures or none of that shit. So Kevin Samuels said it. Men give women a list. Women don't know shit. Girls don't even know what they like to eat. You think they would know what they like to fuck? Girls is dumb.
Right. You know, it's almost like candy. They see it, it looks nice, they want it.
And that's true. They're a childlike that way. That's absolutely true. I can't.
You want to know who else acts like that? The vast majority of the hood. It's like candy. That's shiny. I want it.
I like candy.
I wasn't referring to you specifically, Dirty.
I like candy. Do I like candy? Yeah, I just like. I really like potato chips. I don't really like candy. I had lied on myself. I forgot what I like. I must be crazy. Nah, look, man. The change. The here's the thing. America has conditioned black men not to take a chance, not to be the first one over the hill, because the first one over the hill always gets killed.
Well, yeah.
Right.
It didn't work out too well for the fucking the Indians. I'm just saying.
And not so much. But I don't mind hopping over the hill. It's just a different hill. They've been hopping over the wrong hill. Like
that's the fact.
You know, here's my thing.
And I think that's fair to say that that's a lot of what you and I've been trying to point out for the last few, weeks of doing this to people.
I mean,
Is that the hill that everybody's wanting to hop over and die on is the wrong hill.
It's the wrong hill, and that's why it always fails. And it always fails. It always implodes at that. So
and that's why you always end up back on that same hill dying on it again.
Right, trying to reinvent the wheel, but that wheel didn't work in the first place. It's working great for women though. It's working absolutely fantastic.
Well, that's because all women do is take other people's innovation and use it until it breaks.
That's because they only kill men and boys, but they let the girls live, and she gets to suck the winner's dick.
Well, women don't create; they destroy. I mean, they use it until it's broke, and then then they complain that it's broke, and then they want men to fix it, and then when the men say "fuck you," you broke it, we're not fixing it, they cry.
Well, look, they don't even a lot of these women that you talk about, they don't even wait until it's broke to try and get it fixed. They want to fix things that aren't broke.
That's
damn true too.
Yo, that sounds like some boomer shit. That sounded like my dad. It also goes for women, but when you said it, I was like, I just said that about my dad like 3 days.
And how many times have we now come to the conclusion that boomers, real toddlers, and toddlers all have the same framework and mentality?
Yeah, they're all 4 years old.
Right.
They basically need their hand held all the way through the fucking grocery store, because if you don't, they're going to fucking deviate from the course and get lost and end up in some sex trafficking ring.
Right. If you don't wipe their ass for them, they cannot wipe their ass themselves. That's just the reality.
Or if they do wipe their ass themselves, they want a trophy like, look at me, I wipe my own ass. Like,
right. They want a participation trophy for even showing up.
Or what they do is they end up wiping fucking back to front instead of front to back, and they end up giving themselves pink eye and a yeast infection.
And then they want you to clean that mess up.
Pretty much. It's pretty much how it works.
I mean, tell me that's not how they operate. I mean, tell me that's not what they would say or do.
Pretty much nailed that one. That's how that works. That's crazy. It's
I'm
true
profound from time to time.
I'm just irritated because everything sounds like my dad. Boomers really make my ass itch. But I mean, I don't even. I righteously hate boomers. I passionately hate fat people. I don't like fat women at all.
Look, let me ask you this: if you had a choice between boomers or herpes, which would you choose?
Herpes.
Boomers.
I would choose herpes too, because herpes you can manage. Boomers you can't.
Yeah, herpes.
All right, I guess.
Herpes goes in remission sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have the bumps.
Right.
Boomers can't even die right.
Yeah.
They're the only people on the planet that figured out how to fuck up dying properly.
Which is crazy because they did every drug, and yet here they are. The worst.
They should have been the cause of their own extinction, but yet.
You know what? The most irritating thing about boomers.
The fact that they're breathing my air.
Now in 2020, but the fact that they didn't do shit until like 2005, like the last year of the Bush administration.
What are you talking about? To hear them motherfuckers talk, they're the ones that said, "Let there be light."
Look, all right, look. That's not what my latchkey told me. So anyway, like I'm saying, and then they just, I don't know where the fuck they came from. They finally remembered they had children or they got out of rehab. What the fuck ever they did in their life that
Dude, when they
lasted?
realized they had children, they made laws so their children couldn't do to them what they did to them. Think about that for a second. They literally, when they realized that they had children that they were supposed to be taking care of while they were all out shooting heroin, snorting cocaine, and drinking fucking cheap ass fucking what is that? Tequila off of
Steel
fucking
reserves.
off of nasty bitches fucking bodies and shit. When all that came to an end, when all that came to an end, they realized that, oh shit, we got kids at home. That's when they decided, oh shit, we better make laws so that they can't do this to their kids or us.
And in addition to that, though, even that happened too. But in addition to that, though, then somehow they wanted to be respected as elders. Like, yo, we raised ourselves, B. Like, where the fuck you been? Like,
But they didn't really. They just kind of existed.
We raised ourselves, is what
Right.
it's doing.
Right.
Yeah, if you think about it, the fact that the majority of Generation X even survived without causing the downfall of America is a fucking astounding.
No,
look, because look, the boomers, when they said that Generation X was going to be the downfall of America, that was them acknowledging that they were shitty parents.
even worse than that, Generation X trying to fix their fuck ups just to have a functional life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, while they're, but here's the thing: just like women, they blame everybody else for their stuff. Like, you're the downfall, dude. Like, they blew all their bread. Somehow, every boomer man found a
No,
fucking.
they didn't just blow all their bread. They blew all their parents' bread that they left them. They blew all their bread. Then they blew all of your bread that was supposed to be left to you. And now they're trying to figure out how to take your grandkids.
They already blew your grandchildren's bread.
Yeah.
In the last few weeks, in the last few years, they literally
Boomers think that they're the
blew
only people that are
it
supposed
all.
to be able to enjoy money and wealth.
And you know what? They are the most selfish generation of all fucking time. They are. They really did take everything that wasn't nailed down, and then they took everything then they got a crowbar and ripped everything that was nailed down, and then
And
they
then,
took
and
a
then they turned
ladder
around and then they turned around and
took it
nailed
all
it
up
down
from
into a
under
big old pile and said mine.
Right. And then they tell you, the next generation, well, you're just not doing enough. You're
Pick
just not
yourself
good
up
enough.
by your bootstraps, you fucking lazy
Right.
prick.
It's like, are you
I didn't
kidding
need
me?
no
You
welfare when I
assholes?
was your age. I raised a family of fucking 4 off of $30,000 a year back in 1975. What the fuck's your problem?
The problem is that the
Problem
dollar is
you bought your house.
87% worse
The
than it is
problem is you
today.
bought your house in a goddamn catalog for fucking $5,000. That's my problem.
Right. Yeah, exactly. The problem is today I could buy 4 of your houses today for cash money. That's the problem. And I can't buy one house for
That's where you're
fucking.
wrong. That's where you're wrong. Today, that's the problem. Today, you
Well,
couldn't even
yeah.
afford to pay the fucking interest on their house that
Right,
they bought.
Exactly. You know, and that's loose. Like, it's one thing for them to sit there and say, you gotta actually try. But it's another thing for them to say, when you are really doing better than they are
12
in
minutes.
all respects, for
12
them
minutes.
to
We're
sit
closing
there
this
and
down at the
say,
4-hour mark.
Yep.
like you said, you gotta pull yourselves up by the bootstraps. It's like, what the fuck?
Like, no,
You guys never pulled yourselves up by the bootstraps. There's never one time that the greatest generation, told the boomers, you guys got to pull yourselves up by the bootstraps. Not one time was that ever said by them. They were just
Land it
handed
so the hoses
everything, and they took everything that wasn't nailed down. And now all of a sudden it's, well, son, you just haven't worked hard enough. You just haven't pulled yourselves up by the bootstraps far enough. Get the fuck out of here. You cocksuckers never said any of that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And yet they say America is getting better by the generation. How though? If we have to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps when the last generation didn't.
You know what? Here's I would be cool with picking myself up by the bootstraps.
I don't have a problem with that. It's
Sir,
just,
sir,
it
sir,
makes
sir,
sense.
sir, show the host some respect and let him
That's a
give
fact.
you
I'm
give
gonna
you
shut my bitch ass
something
mouth.
to think about, please.
But the problem is that the boomers keep stealing the shoestrings. Now I got to go buy new shoestrings to put in the boots, and then they be like, "Oh shit, new shoestrings! I put you in this world. You got to give me your shoestrings." Like what? Fuck away from me. That's why. Look, all 7 out of 10 female professions are jobs that wives used to do. Right? They just broke them up into sections, like fucking babysitting, fucking pre-K, culinary, like a lot of restaurants, all that. Because girls can't cook, girls don't raise their own kids, girls can't read, so they can't help with homework and do ABCs. And I've heard girls literally tell me that, like, whatever my kid needs to know, they'll learn in school. And I'm like, your kid don't know their colors. Like I say, get the orange, and they brought purple. Like they'll learn in school. Like these are the laziest bitches on earth. They're just liberals are just
Respectfully, orange is in the color purple.
I mean, but come on.
Hirsch.
At an elementary level, that's not how they understand it, though.
How do you know, sir? Do you take Common Core education?
I mean, I did. I live in New York, and Common Core is the main shit show scenario over here.
I wouldn't even allow my child to do Common Core. I would take them out of school. Let me tell you something.
Exactly. I am telling you right now, if I don't move out of New York State, I swear to God, I will homeschool my children because I will not let them go through the same schooling, the Common Core nonsense. I'm going to tell you right now, I went through the Common Core schooling in New York State. I'm 31 years old. I went through that schooling. It hit us in 2011.
You're 31.
They hit us
Sir,
like
I got fucking underwear as old as you.
That's a fact. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying that I lived
wet behind the ears, boy.
Look, when I saw Common Core math on PBS,
but I lived through actually like having to try to learn that bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you right now, trying to learn Common Core math is garbage. It's bullshit. It's not real math. It's fucking garbage.
No,
it's fucking nonsense.
No, it is real math. Here's the problem: it's algebra. How you gonna teach them algebra before you teach them regular math?
Well, they taught us algebra, but it's not even algebra. Half of it is absolute nonsense. I don't even know how.
No,
I'm not a math
well,
genius,
sir, respectfully, to us, because we were taught how to memorize equations, it's nonsense. But the truth of the matter is all it is them teaching kids how the equations get to the answer. That's all it is. Them showing the work that makes the equation what the equation is. But a lot of these teachers, because they're fucking dumbass women that have dumbass fucking educational degrees.
Right, it's not.
Can I finish? Can I finish my statement and land my plane before you interject, please? Thank you. Because we have a bunch of uneducated women teaching our kids, they don't even understand that Common Core math is just that. Them teaching the kids how it breaks down and the work behind the equation. They're teaching them something totally different, and that's how you come up with 3 + 1 can equal 7, because you have a dumb bitch that doesn't know math teaching a kid.
I told you if the answers weren't in the back of the book, these girls couldn't be teachers. I say that all the time.
Right. Yeah, if it wasn't in the book, shit.
People, they gotta be tripping. I'm like, no, if the answers wasn't in the back of the book, these chicks can be teachers.
That's a fact. All day long facts. Can I get a fact? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop.
All right, guys, let's set this down, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shut it all down, bro.
It's been another great Thursday.
It has been a wonderful Thursday. I wish we could have sat on the topic a little bit more. And I'm sorry I was running late getting here at the beginning, man.
I started late, so it all balanced out.
Actually, I think we need to take one day this weekend. I want to do a dry run of how I was suggesting us run our softwares.
All right, let's do it. We'll do it one day this weekend, maybe Sunday. Or something.
Yeah, Sunday would be a good idea because we can do that, and maybe just talk some trash.
Yeah, we can do it today. We can do a mock run because we don't have to go live to do it. We do a mock run for the back, the back chat. See how.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let me crash, man. I wasn't in my full energy today. That's
No,
why.
you weren't, man. I could tell. You
Yeah,
know.
because you know what happened? I got the itis. I ate the chicken and got the itis. So then I tried to eat the ice cream to give myself a sugar rush to get back up, and then then I'm
And now you feel like you are speedballing.
yeah. Now I feel like I mixed the heroin with the cocaine.
I get it. But hey, shout out to everybody who came through tonight. We appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that hit the Cash App and folks over on my stream that hit the super chat. You know, we greatly appreciate it. We're me and Dirty. I think we're both
Hey, Alice,
actually.
where you been, motherfucker? Alice, you my token white girlfriend. You gotta slide through, motherfucker. Well, you'll be a father fucker. I like Awesome Alice. Awesome Alice is cool. She's cool.
Alice don't like me though.
That's because you're a fucking Peckerwood. But
Well,
Alice,
you know what? The unfortunate. Hey, and she's a redhead too, and redheads don't like anybody.
I ain't even know she was
You,
red.
you gotta force them to like you.
Hold on, she got green eyes. I might have to shoot my shot. You know I like red.
She's married now, dude.
Oh, that's
Not only that, a 5 foot tall ninja with a 4 foot tall redhead. That just looks weird.
You ain't got married. Did you marry Peter Parker? I want a redhead with green eyes like Mary Jane Watson. They should have never taught me how to read using comic books.
But no, man, I think we're both equally grateful that you guys enjoy whatever fuckery it is we decide to do on Thursdays.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get our itinerary, so we need to be more organized. But I enjoy the conversation, the free flow conversation.
Right. Tomorrow, like I said, the topic is going to be fuck them kids, but the main topic is going to be for the podcast. And I've been thinking on this one for a couple weeks. It's going to be, have women brought anything of value to men's workspaces and men's careers?
Yeah. That'll be interesting. And I know you'll have your favorite mercenary Mandrill. I know he'll slide through for that.
But I hope he does.
At least he'll act like he'll pop up. He won't be on the show, but he'll leave his avatar up, pop in and out.
But I that was going to be last Friday's topic, but like I said, I needed a week off, because I've been going pretty hard the last month or better, and it gave me a little bit more time to sit and ponder on that thought. Because have women brought any real value? Do they bring anything of benefit? Do they benefit or help progress men what are typically considered men's careers and men's workspaces?
You already know my war with Home Depot, so I have opinions, but I'll save them for tomorrow.
Well, Alice, you're more than welcome to come over tomorrow and give your opinion on that if you want.
Yeah, and why you up at 1 a.m. if you just got married? You should be asleep.
That's a fact, man.
You should be sleeping in a wet spot.
You being on you being in the chat on two of the most grimy people on YouTube's fucking stream right now is basically cheating on your husband.
I know, right? I like Alice though. Me and Alice had a whole little dialogue one day, man. I like Alice. Alice is cool. She's still a girl, but she knows she a girl, so I could deal with it. You know
what? I will like Alice even more the day I see her beat the fucking brakes off of
we're not
ain't shit mother.
We're not condoning Alice violence. You know what I'm saying? We're not condoning Alice violence. He said he was showing them these YouTube streets. Hey, no, I mean,
these YouTube streets are fucked up if you don't understand them.
Hey, yeah, you can't make a left turn. You gotta follow the path.
Yeah, that's because all you Negroes are the ones that made the map, dude, and it's fucked up.
No. See, here's the thing. My map, it goes straight. I know exactly where I'm going. Everybody else, they listen to the girl in the parking spot in the passenger seat, like,
ooh, titties, ooh, ass, ooh, titties, ooh, yams, ooh.
Wait, no. I can still drive straight and look at the yams. No, I'm saying they got the passenger side. That's what these panels. You don't see me with girls on my panel because I want to have a conversation.
Well, hold on, before we go, Alice. Am I not correct when I say the thing that separates even poor white men from poor black men is the fact that poor white men are still trying to chase power of some sort, while poor black men are only chasing after box.
You keep saying that, but that's not true. Poor black men chase after box. Poor white men chase after drugs. They don't chase after power. They wouldn't be poor white men. Look, people are poor because
Dude, there's still powerful poor people. There's still a hierarchy there too.
It's a hierarchy of everything. Look, here's a okay. Wait. I want to say this, and then we're gonna drop off. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. Let me explain something.
No, because you're going to concede to this, and you're going to have to accept that it's a fact.
No, I'm not conceding.
See, even she said, "Yep."
No, I'm not conceding it's a fact.
And Alice doesn't agree with me on anything.
No, I'm not conceding it's a fact. I'm conceding it's an online fact. I don't know what
it's even a real life fact, dude.
It's not even a real life
bullshit,
fact.
dude. Even in the club, you see brothers all over fucking ass on the dance floor, spending all their fucking money on these dumbass bitches, while white dudes are sitting over in the corner on a pool table, fucking trying to hustle each other for their fucking paycheck.
We hustle each other on the pool table too, and we don't even pay for all that ass we grab. Look,
bullshit, dude. Bullshit. You motherfuckers will go broke trying to fucking get some box.
I don't pay. I don't know what those other derelicts do. I don't pay. I don't even pay for mine.
Dude, it's because of you is why you got that fucking dumb little white girl that we saw earlier in that clip talking about you gotta spend at least $200 on me to put this fucking uninflated fucking inner tube around me and fucking go out on a date.
Man, look, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. I'm about to crash. I got you, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Man, I hate everybody.
Look, even po white boys trying to strip wire to get money.
I'm hanging up on you, man. I'm hanging up on you, man. Stay off my lawn.
You ain't got no lawn, dude. Come on.